Well, does anybody remember where we last left off?
Sort of.
Anybody?
I mean,
Is it for a story point?
I mean, yeah, I kind of remember what we were doing. If I recall, we made it to the town. We're a little suspicious that one of our members unleashed the guy. Well, some of us are. I have no clue. Buried the bodies. Well, buried the body of the one person that had an experience, and that's how he died. Which is now confirmed from the medicine check.
Everybody else just got shipped down the river.
Yeah. Made it to the town. Met his uncle, who told us about certain things that were happening with the Manticore and such. Met the other team. And then after some talking, they gave us the recipe to make some sort of deterrent against the Manticore. Which, after some checks, we were like, it seems somewhat legit. Then we split off. Some went to the tavern, some went to go check the area for some of the plants that were required, and had a battle against some of the goblins that were there. I forget if we finished it or not. I do remember that we were fighting.
Indeed.
I think we finished it.
So yeah, the last thing that happened was, as you were finishing off the last few goblins, a couple of them began to run, and no sooner had they disappeared, a small halfling girl riding a raccoon came from out of the bushes and was clutching the egg that the goblin leader had been holding.
Oh yeah, Sly Cooper showed up.
Yeah. Swiper, no swiping.
I'm gonna steal that egg.
Oh wait, what if that egg is the reason why Manticore is in town to begin with?
Maybe, we'll find out, but I'm gonna steal the egg. It's gotta taste great.
I approve.
Manticore.
Oh, the first part, not the second part.
What
It's
about
too
our
late. It's been approved. Plans
about
in
our-
action now.
peoples in the bar?
I regret saying anything.
I think we had a couple people that stayed behind at the bar and played some games, got to know the other team a little more. And I think they were basically just waiting for y'all's return, correct?
My memory serves pretty much. They were just kind of waiting to see if we'd return or be dead.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not gonna let you die, you know, if you don't come back for a while.
Yeah.
We might go
Wait,
check.
who
For
is
yourselves.
gone and who is dying?
So yeah, we had Kara, Nightpiercer, and Tali all go out looking for the ingredients, while Fezzik, Hatterack, and Floats all chilled out at the bar and drank and played some games.
Oh yeah, and what's her face? I think it was enough from the leader of the other team was there too.
Sindel. Sindel actually showed up while you guys were out trying to find said ingredients for the Chimera's Bane. And yeah, so I think that pretty much ties it up. So yeah, as Zelly comes riding out on Kiefer, she has the egg clutched in her hands, and Sindel's comment to you guys was, well, should we go get a drink? And I guess to the three of you that were there at the riverbed.
Can I eat that? And I'll point to the egg. Immediately.
Wait, do you steal the egg?
I might. I'm asking if I can eat it right now. We'll see what
Oh.
happens.
As you say that, Zelly takes the egg and clutches it a little closer to herself.
Yeah, Tally, I don't think we should eat in the field. How about, sure, let's go for a drink.
Sindel pipes up and says, well, if there's more than one of these floating around. If you guys know where we could sell it, maybe we could split the profits.
The egg.
The egg. And whether or not you guys remember the same gentleman that was selling you all of
We
your
know, we just
ingredients.
consider whether
Okay.
we want to share
Yeah.
that information. You know, just like awkwardly, like
Yeah.
being with a blank stare, all three of us.
I think Callie, after a few moments, wouldn't have enough intelligence to discern that and just be like, yeah, let's take him to that guy. Like, smoke's coming up behind the ears and just like, eh.
And Kara just like shrugs her shoulders, not knowing how to react.
There might be a guy in town, I think.
How about you, dancing man? You want to go get a drink?
Wait,
Chill.
hold on. Sorry, there was some. I was having some audio issues, but yeah. Can we I'd be able to see the map by any chance?
I don't have the riverbed
okay.
map up, but depending on
okay.
what you guys do, I was gonna move.
You're all good. Yeah, I'm happy with whatever Sally and Kara decide to do.
Alright then, it's decided. Let's go and grab a drink.
Right.
And Kara just walks away with Fluffer Huggins. I don't know how long is the walk, but Fluffer Huggins is gonna be there for the most part.
Okay. So we'll say as you
How
guys.
Charcoal's doing.
That is a great question.
How is Charcoal doing? Because I left him with
Ember.
our... Yeah.
Yep. Ember's still
I
holding
wonder
on to
so
him.
yet.
too. Do you think he's strong enough to join us on the adventures? I don't know if we should take him to all adventures, to be honest.
Oh, no.
He's too cute.
So yeah, as you guys make your way out of the muck of the river and along the path back towards the wayside of Oceana, by the time you arrive, evening is officially settled in the small town. It's lit with torches and abuzz with sound of a close community enjoying the night air. Sindel leads you to the Buzzing Bee, what she claims is the most popular tavern in town. And upon your arrival, you see that in this regard, she's avoided a hyperbole. The Buzzing Bee is humming with locals as you approach, and you see a few figures leaning against the tavern side wall, who Sindel immediately knows and addresses as her group. So, as you guys walk in, we'll say you guys can place your tokens wherever you would like. But Sindel
Do I
goes up.
still have Fluffer Huggins with me?
I would say by the time you guys get back, it's been an hour.
Alrighty.
Walking inside, what is everybody up to at the moment?
Fezzik is leaned back in his chair and just like looking up at the ceiling, very content.
Yeah, about how long would this have been with all of us in there? Like, how long were we waiting, essentially?
I would say to get down to the riverbed, have the encounter, exchange, make it all the way back, you're probably looking at about, I'd say 2 hours.
And about
And I think it's safe
what
to assume
time of
that
day?
it's nighttime now.
Well, seeing my group, I'll go and make my way over to them. Stand between Fezzik and Haderach and say, well, I hope you all enjoyed dilly-dallying while we went to fetch our much-needed ingredients.
Oh, stop being whiny, Rain.
For the record, we
It's
did
just
enjoy
bunch
our
of
time off.
goblins.
You guys look disgusting.
Hey,
I'm guessing
It's
picking
just-
plants didn't go so easy. Took a while.
I don't know. I don't know about Rain, but Kara looks pretty good because she wasn't directly in any combat.
I don't think I was hit by much either.
Well, we did
Looking at my
travel
hit
kind
points.
of a swamp area, so I think it's more swamp than anything.
Hmm.
My boots are probably all crusted.
Yeah,
Or
you guys-
Fezzik just being mean.
especially the ones that traverse down, like Tali, you're probably filthy. Because you were
And
actually
that
down
doesn't
in the
bother her.
riverbed. I would say, probably Night Piercer and Kara, you guys are fairly clean for the most part, but you were still on the upper banks of the riverbed, so.
Well, you guys care to introduce us to your new friends?
And at that point, Sindel will step in and she'll say, "My low elves, how are you all doing?" And she looks over to all of you and she goes, "Now, what do you guys call yourselves?"
I don't know.
District 12? I mean, I don't know. Just District 12.
What did she call them? The what
The
else?
low elves.
No.
Uh,
At
low
least
elves.
we're not discriminating, I hope.
I think District
do
12
need a
is
name.
fine.
No. I think we need some kind of title, but we'll work on it.
I would-
We'll workshop it.
Definitely encourage having some kind of team name. I mean, we didn't
Yeah,
want to
I'm
be the
fine with
dregs
whatever
of District
Cassius
10
decides for
forever,
us.
so.
I'd like to message Fezzik and say, "So you're really over here rubbing elbows with our potential opponents?"
Fezzik replies, more like making allies for the games, my friend.
Last I checked, the games were teams versus other teams.
And if you think trying to survive just with your team by itself is a good strategy, clearly haven't been thinking, kid. More the
Alright,
merrier
well,
until the end.
If you want to go with the diplomatic approach, then that's your decision, I guess.
So Fezzik and
Kara
Rainer
is
is
gonna
angrily
roll
pointing
her
at each other.
eyes and just go to the bar.
And yeah, definitely as from when, Fezzik, Hatterick, and Floats, whenever you guys got into the bar, it's definitely starting to get a lot more packed than when you first got there. Seems like this might be the only bar in town.
I'm gonna call the waiter and ask for 6 mugs of ale.
Oh, 6 mugs of ale? You just want the regular stuff, or you're looking for something a little more on the upper shelf?
I don't care, I just need something to drink after a long walk.
Alright, you're looking at about 3 silver.
Alrighty. And she grabs 3 silver and just puts them on the table.
Go ahead.
And she looks around to see what kind of people are surrounding her.
Make a perception check. There's people.
Hell yes.
You got all different walks, it seems. It looks like you've got everywhere from working class people
I
to
rolled 4. They're old
Yeah.
people.
you got people in there. It's getting crowded.
Some have long hair, I think.
Yes. Some are men.
I
some
don't
are
know. I
women.
rolled 4. They all look like people to me.
I'm gonna go sit alone at this table back here and just kind of watch everything for the moment. That's it.
All right.
So, did you guys grab what we need?
Yep, pretty much.
Who did?
Perfect.
Who did grab it?
I think I did, but I don't remember.
I know I didn't.
I was gonna say, I know Tali was the closest to it.
I didn't.
If I remember
grab it,
correctly,
though.
we stopped last session before I think we had a chance to talk about
Okay.
it, so...
That'll work. So yeah, just whoever wants to put it on their inventory can note it, because you guys milk root and sage.
Do I just put it in notes because I don't know if...
Yeah. It's fine.
Okay. Can I just say that we have the components?
Yeah, that's fine. You just want to put down components.
Okay. Donkey.
Well, if my memory's correct, all we need left is some Italian spit, correct?
Something like that.
Snot. Tell me
Not. Ah, right. Yes. Well, Tyler, do you mind grabbing a bucket?
I'm I'm over here right now.
I-
I'm not paying attention to you.
Hey, Physics turns to Tyler. Hey, over here.
I think at this point she's just preoccupied, like pulling blood out of the hammer, like using a small little dagger, just getting it out.
Yeah, well, we could save that for later.
Do I get my mugs of ale?
Yes. So yeah, after a couple seconds,
Why are people moving?
he grabs everything and comes back
There's a
to
lot of
you
people
and
kill us, huh?
hands you your mugs.
I appreciate
Oh.
the business. Now, are you guys, you all staying here? You look new in town.
Oh, well, my friends came here a little bit earlier. They're sitting at the table right over there.
And I can't remember, did you guys already get rooms or did you just board up the horses and the wagons?
I had just boarded up the horses and wagons.
Okay.
We just came drinking, that's it. We haven't done anything else.
Cool. Just double checking.
So,
All
yeah.
right. Well, yeah, if you guys need a place to stay, we have rooms upstairs. Up to you. Don't know if you already have accommodations.
Oh, how much are those?
Oh, you're looking at 1 silver per night, per room. Just depends on what you want. We have everything from 3 bedrooms all the way up to king-size room if you want it. It's a little more
Oh.
expensive, but it's very nice. Silk sheets and all.
And how much is the king's room?
Well, I mean, now that one I've decorated myself, so you'd probably be looking about a gold per night on that one.
Well, something to look up for.
It does have room
Thank you.
service.
And she grabs all the mugs and just like merrily
Mugs
walks.
by yourself? Hmm?
Yes. I'm I don't know if I'm proficient at bartending, but I definitely have attempted.
Just do a general dexterity check.
Hell yes. Oh no 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 no.
Oh, shit.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit!
So literally,
Damn.
as you're grabbing all these mugs, and as the bar's getting crowded, and you're having to maneuver in and out between people, it's almost like a dance. It's like something Nightpiercer would do while he's blade singing, and you are just gliding across the floor with all of these mugs, and show up right in front of everybody else.
Oh hello
Almost
guys.
appearing out of
I
nowhere.
brought some booze. I really don't know what it is, but I really don't want to ask. And I just put all mugs on the table and grab mine and say, "To the safe entry to this forsaken town." And she just raises the glass.
Hey, cheers to that.
Kara just like drinks with low enthusiasm but thirst. She finishes the cup and just like gently puts it down. Well, I'm definitely not gonna miss those goblins there. They hit Flufferhuggins pretty hard. I did not like that.
Or did you guys run into goblins?
Yeah, just a couple.
We killed all of them.
Oh.
Not all of them.
All the ones that showed up, we wasn't originally the plan, but that one over there, and he'll kind of eyebrow point towards shit, what's her name? The captain
Sindel?
of the low elves, Sindel.
Yeah.
Decided to go blasting away at him with that bow and arrow of hers. Turns out she's a half decent shot.
I mean,
Follow you
she
guys?
only missed like one, I think.
Did she follow
yeah.
you guys there?
She's quite
No,
good.
she was in a random bush. Didn't notice her until she sprang out.
That kind of sounds like she followed you there.
I vote if comes to fight, we take out her first.
You know, I actually think she might have been there before us, but not 100% sure.
Well, I'm reading this recipe here, and it says we gotta cook this thing for like 4 to 6 hours, so it sounds like a couple people are getting up early in the morning. Got any volunteers?
I think you should volunteer, Fezzik, considering we all went out to fetch these things for you.
You know, that's a good point. However, potion craft is not my specialty, so I'm probably not the best for the job.
Well, that works out real conveniently for you, doesn't it?
It truly does.
And yeah, the bartender said that the rooms are 1 silver piece per night. If we ever want to stay here. It does sound better than being outside with whatever thing that killed all those people in the campsite. And she's just saying the last fact very quietly so that nobody really hears it, beyond our table.
Alright, well, I mean, if I have to do everything for this party, I'll make those down to potions myself, I guess.
I mean, technically, I could. I'm good with a herbalism kit now, so.
Yeah, I'm thinking you're gonna have to get
Wait,
Talia
am I
with
good
you.
with
Get that
these?
spit, no? Or that snot?
Wait, I'm quite good at medicine, but I'm terrible at nature. What things do we need for that? For brewing, I guess.
Probably medicine.
So if you're depends on what you're trying to concoct. If you're trying to go directly off the recipe, I mean, if you guys have a herbalism kit, you could basically just use an intelligence check without, I mean, if you're proficient, adding proficiency bonus.
Wait, so if we're proficient with it, but we don't have it, then that doesn't count, right?
Correct. You would basically, I mean, and it's simple enough, so, I mean, I don't think you would necessarily need a herbalism kit to make it. Because the recipe itself, I think, just says,
Wait. I need to use intelligence if I'm using herbalism kit?
Or nature.
I'm terrible at both, but I do have herbalism kit.
You have one? Or are you proficient with it?
I have one.
Okay. So yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, you're basically, I think the instructions basically just say combine everything into a thing and cook it. So it's not like you're having to, I mean, basically with a very easy check, I would say you could fairly easily make this concoction.
Well, Fezzik, seeing as we've done a lot of the dirty work, why don't you maybe help us get some of that goblin snot? Definitely have a better shot at it than I do.
I mean, I'll put the bucket over. But at the end of the day, it's kind of up to Tally how much comes out.
Hey, this isn't vomit.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'll try.
I don't know how much luck I'll get asking her to do that myself.
All right, fair enough. I'll get up early with whoever else wants to, and we'll get started on that.
I can keep you company.
So yeah, as the night continues to go on a little further, Sindel approaches, comes up to Nightpiercer. She says, you know, I had mentioned I could buy you guys a round. Are you guys still thirsty?
Well, always thirsty for some ale.
Can't speak for the others, but personally, I'm alright.
Anything else I could get you? Warm glass of milk?
I look towards the others. You want anything? She says she's paying.
I think I can handle anything else.
I'm assuming you guys got everything you needed out there too?
Sure did.
Phew, that was a lot more than I've ever seen out there before.
Oh, really?
Wonder where they're all coming from.
We thought that it's a normal load.
Lord,
Look
no.
pretty.
Never seen that many of them in one spot, at least.
You go out goblin hunting often?
Well, ever since this chimera showed up, yeah, I mean, it's definitely helpful to pick up 3 things in one place. The last of my Chimera's Bane I used whenever he came the last time.
How long have you been here?
Oh gosh, we've been here for... What? And she turns over to Grack, and Grack's like,
I believe it's been about 2.5 weeks now.
What?
Yeah.
You've been trying to chase away Chimera for 2.5 weeks, and it hasn't gone anywhere.
Oh no, the Chimera just showed up. But But yeah, I mean, once it did, we had to find something to at least deter it.
Sindel, have you ever considered maybe just sending Grack over there to go get your muck root? Considering he's a goblin.
Well, it's not so much that he is a goblin, it's that they don't want anybody else taking it. They're very, territorial, if you will.
But how
Even down to their plants?
Oh, yes. Yeah, once you cross that riverbed, that is all goblin territory.
But wait, if you were killing more goblins and you are saying that more of them show up, maybe they're just responding to you constantly killing them?
Oh, no. I mean, we don't always go intending to kill. We go trying to get the milk root. Like, that's the biggest thing. The muck root, as they call it.
But how many times you've been to that place to collect muckroot for Chimera attack?
Well, this is the second time now.
Okay. So you're just comparing to one time that you've been there before?
Well, that and whatever, Ben's told us about the area. We're not from around here.
You have any idea how many goblins are in that forest?
I haven't the slightest.
Well, hopefully we haven't angered them to the point that they decide to storm the town or anything, eh?
Well, after the amount we took out, I can't imagine there's a whole lot of them left.
Well,
Yeah.
you might never know.
Well, Sindel, you've never really been around goblins. I mean, we roll kind of deep. It's kind of our thing.
Perhaps you're right.
Interesting. How do the goblins tell the difference between each other? Not between each other, but between each other as factions.
All
I mean,
goblins look the same.
You can. I mean, that's kind of racist, but you can look at your friend over there and tell that he's not part of my clan, or she.
But how can you tell?
I
Do you
mean,
have specific features that you look for?
I mean, she's got a big old bushy tail on her butt. That's easy enough to tell. Look at me.
Well, I don't know
I'm not even
how
wearing
goblins
pants.
usually look like. Maybe that's a female way of looking.
I mean, we all definitely settle into our own clans, and if you see one goblin out by themselves, it's probably a good guess that they're not running with a clan, especially if they're socializing with, other folk.
How many goblins can be in a clan?
Oh gosh, I mean, some of the bigger clans. I mean, not that I remember around here, but I remember stories of some clans being, hundreds.
No, just hundreds.
Yeah, for the most part.
Well,
Once you get too many together.
Hundreds is not thousands. I'm okay with that.
Sindel's. Well, let me go ahead and grab those drinks real quick. She's gonna scoot off.
So, anyways, ideas for the table, Fezzik?
Ideas? What we need ideas for?
I don't know. I'm getting a little bit tipsy, so
I
I
hear
could
that.
use a good story.
So, who all is gonna drink?
Kara is definitely drinking, and it looks like she's the only one.
Fezzik's drinking too.
Okay.
Oh, Fezzik is drinking.
Yeah, Rain will drink what Kara handed him. That's pretty much it.
Okay.
I think by this point, with the couple of drinks Hatterick probably has had, he'd be very close to passing out at the table after the short night's sleep he had the evening before.
And Floats, are you drinking?
I just drink the one that Kara got me, and that's it.
You're not gonna drink the one that Sindel brings?
Fuck no, I don't trust that bitch.
100% would not be drinking the one Sindel brings.
Okay. So yeah, I'll say that Sindel comes back, brings everybody rounds. Everybody go ahead and roll me a Constitution saving throw.
Hell yes.
Why not?
Do I need to roll one? Because I'm nowhere near them. I'm just over there. Just
Hell
sitting.
yes.
If you're not drinking anything, no, you're good.
No. I would drink anything.
Kara is on the road to being an alcoholic.
I'm scared.
Fezzik knows how to keep.
Alright, it's a
Okay.
9. Okay, but hold up. I'm just taking little sips of what Kara got me.
Correct.
So,
Yeah. Okay.
So no poisoning.
And then Hatterick, you said you did drink the one that Kara brought you?
No, I would have just had the ones that we would have had from before while waiting.
Yeah. from
Also,
Kara.
there is one
Okay, yeah, go ahead and roll
mug
me
of
one too, then.
ale on the table.
So you want one as well for that?
Yes. Yeah.
Constitution. I would be at disadvantage because of everything.
Okay.
9.
So we'll
10,
say-
3 9s.
So definitely. So yeah, Fezzik, you feel fine. Kara, you're starting to get pretty tipsy. Rain, you're buzzed, but you're not by any means, drunk or even close to it. Floats, you barely even realize you've had anything to drink. And Hatterick, the little bit of sleep depravity is making the alcohol that you have had hit a little harder than it normally would.
Makes sense.
But yeah, other than that, everybody's good.
Well, yeah.
Is it getting late now?
So yes, as it gets a little later, I'll say Tally, with your passive perception, and you're sitting in the back and you're taking in everything and kind of just watching the crowds. As the night pushes on, you notice that as more townsfolk are coming in, they're all starting to crowd around this table that the low elves are at. And more specifically, they're all kind of crowding around Sindel. Roll me a perception check.
Okay.
Oh no, we're gonna get mobbed.
Ooh,
Nice.
that's pretty good.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
that's a natural 20.
So yeah, Kara, I'll say since you went ahead and rolled one anyway, if whoever wants to roll me a perception check can also roll me one.
It's still tied. I'll take it. Somehow.
I mean, alright. Oh, look at
Another
that.
nat 20. Look at that. Damn.
What are these rolls? 22, 22, 23, 23. You're not
Nice.
I'm enjoying my drink too much.
Everybody is on point tonight.
We're very.
Did you want to roll one, Hatterick?
Nope.
Okay.
This just means
So-
that whenever we fight, we're all gonna get like 1s and 2s.
That's probably right. You're using all your good
Don't
rolls
jinx
now.
it.
So definitely, as the night goes on and you're all kind of paying attention to this group that's gathering around the low elves, everybody but Hatterick and Fezzik, you all kind of notice that the locals are asking Sindel about the Chimera attack. And basically, she is, when you first met her, you kind of remember the story as it was an ambush, and she, peppered some arrows at it and got it to scramble away and ran. But tonight, after the drinks that she's had, she's starting to embellish a little bit about how she pelted it with arrows and then dodged the dragon's breath, barely being singed, and was ready for more rounds, dodging out of the Leonin claws. And
Wow, quite an imagination she has. Can you believe it, Fezzik?
Oh, yeah, totally. Whatever.
What else do we see?
But that's it. I would say
they don't
that
look like they don't look malicious or anything, right?
no, they are just very intent on talking to her about this chimera, and she is definitely going overboard with the description from what you got earlier that day.
Any of the townsfolk look like they'd be any good in a fight?
With your perception of the 23, not really. Most of them look like they're either farmers or, stock hands. Couple miners here and there, but nobody that's really geared up for battle.
Alright. Well, looks like they'll probably eat up anything she tells them. Probably never been in a situation anything like it themselves.
And one of the other things that you guys notice is that while everybody is enthralled by Sindel's regaling of the encounters of the day, you notice that Zelly is moving around behind these people, and every one of you notice that she is slowly starting to pickpocket all of them.
I knew it. I knew it the moment she turned around.
Snowpiercer, as soon as he notices, he's gonna get up, walk over, and try to
There
pickpocket
he
her.
goes.
Oh, the rumored counter pickpocket.
Yeah.
Counter pocket.
While she's busy picking other people's pockets, he's gonna try to just take those same coins right out of whatever pocket she puts them in.
It's like that kid who put the egg in the Easter basket and the other one comes up behind and takes it and walks away.
All right, Nightpiercer, go ahead and roll me. Let's do this first. Let's roll me a stealth check first.
Okay. It's a 20.
Okay.
Nice.
Now roll me a sleight of hand check with advantage. Don't need it.
What
think
the
it's gonna
That's a
be
natural 20.
Jesus.
Now, what is your nat 20? Okay, so for a 24. Yeah. No. So, yeah, as you're kind of going behind her, you manage to stick your hand in and grab a handful of whatever she's got in her coin pouch. And, let's see. So yeah, you managed to pull out about 23 gold pieces.
Jesus Christ, that's a lot of money.
Yeah, here and there. These people.
Very well.
Did you see what he do? I kind of lost him behind that
So
man.
I would say, yeah, with a sleight of hand of 24, even with everybody's perception checks from before, nobody even saw Nightpiercer pick her own pocket. You saw her picking pockets, but you didn't see him pick hers.
Well, sounds like a smooth criminal.
Not even me with my nat 20 on perception?
No, because she was
Nope,
23,
we have to
and he
wait
rolled a
till
24 sleight of hand.
I immediately just saunter back over to the table, plop back down, take a sip of my my ale.
And
I don't
Nightpiercer,
know what is worse.
go ahead and roll me
Is it-
one more perception check.
Who?
Nightpiercer.
Who?
Oh, okay.
Natural one.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
What
that's
the
a flaccid
hell is
20.
going
with a
on?
flaccid 20.
What?
After you go
I'm
and sit back
concerned.
down, you start to look around, and you see her at the bar, and she goes to order a drink, and as she goes to order the drink, the bartender starts, like, holding his hand out, and she starts patting her pockets down.
Oh boy.
Oh, you know what? I'll actually then walk up, from sort of behind, up next to her, pull out a gold piece from my hands, say, "I'll cover this one for you. Keep the change."
I just
head back over.
Kara just face palms. Oh.
Wow, Rain, that was mighty kind of you. See, making friends is not so hard.
He just has like the biggest smirk on his face, but he's trying to hide it.
I see his smile. See, it feels good to help. It feels good, doesn't it?
Yeah, Fezzik, feels great.
So what caused such an interesting engagement?
Car, isn't
Did
it
you
obvious?
like her?
Yeah, he's got the eyes for her.
I mean, he didn't tell all the people that they've been pickpocketed. Maybe
What?
he saw some. Maybe he saw something that we didn't see from far from far. What did she tell him? Rain, what did she tell you?
Oh, nothing. You know, I just saw her struggling to pay for her drink over there and thought we all deserve a drink, at the very least.
Well, you guys can keep playing your games. I'm tired. And did we drink the drink that the elf brought, or didn't?
I think some of you did, some of you didn't.
Oh, okay. Do we have extra mugs that nobody drank from on the
I
table?
think like 3.
Can I drink another one?
No one's stopping you, it seems.
Well,
You didn't drink mine, you can have mine.
well then I'm drinking. I just pick it up, just like by an impulse, and finish it up in like one longest gulp.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we gotta wake up in the morning, you know.
What is worth waking up for if you're not hangover, am I right?
Eh. Semi. Got a point.
Hangover.
It's okay, Fezzik. I'm younger than you. I can take my hangovers maybe a little bit better.
Old man.
I'm like barely older than you. Okay, whatever. I'll let you have that one.
So, Floats, tell me your story. Where are you from? Where have you been? Is Floats alive?
Oh, sorry, what'd you say?
I asked Floats about his story. Where did he come from?
That is a good question for another time.
No better time than today. I'm drunk enough to listen, and I'm craving a good story.
Oh, it's not that good. But another time, perhaps.
Oh, what a disappointment.
Damn.
What about you, Heterak? Where are you coming from? Where have you been all my life?
Where'd you come from? Where'd you go?
Don't.
Joe.
And you kind of just see Haderach kind of head down on the table, just kind of like look up and glance at you, and just without really giving any more answer than a bit of a grunt, just kind of puts his head down like flat exhausted.
Oh, somebody haven't been sleeping properly. I wonder why.
I'm
Have you
thinking
seen
it's
any
time.
good ladies by his side?
What?
I mean, why else Hederick would not be, like
still my
what
shtick.
would prevent him from sleeping yet today?
Not everyone is good at falling asleep, okay? Some people have a harder time than others.
And not everyone is Tally either.
Hmm.
I'll kind of look back up and just be like, did you hear the noises coming from that cart last night?
Oh, I wasn't there. But sure, tell me what happened.
Like, I don't know how any of you were able to sleep through the night with that.
You guys are hiding a story?
Speaking of that, how did Tolly not get exhaustion from it?
I'm a barbarian. I
Tally
can
did
handle it.
sleep. After the activities, I would assume the sleep was a very deep sleep.
So, Hederick.
So many comments I can make, so little time.
You're saying that Tally has been seeing somebody? Is it somebody who's dead?
What the fuck? Gar, you have some weird thoughts. Did anyone ever tell you that?
I mean, nobody else in the camp was alive when I come back. And, I don't think that any of you would be making the noises.
We have seen her devour arms before, so you know what, Kara? I understand the confusion there, but we do think that he was probably alive. At least for some of it.
I didn't mean that she was doing it to a corpse rain.
This is becoming a very uncomfortable conversation. I just need to put it out there.
Charles just kind of has taken her attention off cleaning her up and just kind of staring at what the fuck.
This is. Why don't we, yeah.
But yeah. Is anyone taking this? And I just point at the, like, one of the last remaining 2 mugs.
You know, I think you've had enough. I don't think you should drink anymore tonight.
Well, I mean, it's already on the table. And nobody else is drinking. As
He's
I
saying he
take
doesn't want to babysit you, Kara.
No,
I can get Fluffer Huggins to babysit me. As I start drinking the second to last mug.
So how many mugs deep are you now? Is this your 4th?
Yep, 4th.
Roll me one more Constitution saving throw.
It ain't gonna go well.
Nat 20.
Natural 20.
You know, as much as you would think
many?
that you were starting to get drunk,
Sober.
like, maybe this ale really isn't that strong, because you're not feeling it like you normally would.
Dude, we've just rolled 4 nat 20s in the last 9 rolls.
That
Our
is
next
correct.
combat is gonna be so painfully bad. I
Yeah,
can just tell.
I'm
nuts.
ready for the TPK now.
Well, Kara is gonna die drunk and happy.
And yeah,
Well,
as the night is winding down a little bit, and everybody's kind of starting to move out. Sindel and Grack are the only 2 left at the Buzzing Bee with Zelly, and she kind of leans over to everybody at the table and she goes, "Well, so what do you guys have planned for tomorrow? Just want to make sure we're not going to be in your way. I don't want, you know."
Is that
Oh,
your
Oh, you
question?
don't wanna dance with Chimera with us? It's gonna be a party.
I mean, not a party I want to be invited to, particularly after today, but But we
Well-
also have the crop to consider, so that's more of our main goal.
Well, I guess even if we have to face the Chimera alone, without your wonderful company, we will at least have most fun.
I'm gonna challenge the goblin to an arm wrestling contest.
Oh, you're gonna challenge Grak?
I'm gonna challenge the arm wrestling contest. I'll put a goal on tip like, let's go.
Oh, you wanna arm wrestle me?
Yeah.
I'm not really that strong, but
Goblin versus goblin. Come on.
okay.
God bless his soul.
Are you guys taking bets?
Pegging bits.
I'll put if
Sindel-
you are putting 10 on tally.
Sindel even pipes up and she goes, "Well, that's who I wanted to bet on."
Aw, that's cute.
You know, actually, this kind of feels unfair. I'm not gonna.
You never know,
don't
can roll
even
shit
want
with
to
all those
put.
nat 20s.
And he turns around, Grak turns around and looks at Sindel and goes, "Hey, that's fucked up."
Now you gotta win to prove her wrong.
Hey, Greg, she's just calling it like she sees it. Don't take it personally.
Crack, now you gotta win. You gotta beat me. So make her lose all that money. Sure, what for?
Oh well. I guess we'll get to see armor wrestling.
Let's see, what would this be? Okay, yeah. So, as you guys are getting geared up and you know, he kind of sets up to the table, you kind of see him flick his wrist a little bit and mutter something under his breath.
Oh god damn it! Not again.
What did he do? Insane
I don't know. Roll me a Arcana check.
Yeah, -1.
Gonna go through this
Hell
whole thing
yes.
again, aren't we?
3.
Would any of the
Oh,
rest
no.
of us also
Oh no.
notice this?
This is the beginning of the doom.
Tell you, what's everybody's passive? I don't have everybody's
I come
passive.
sit closer.
Passive perception or
Yeah.
investigation?
Passive perception.
12.
12. Oh no, 9.
Okay.
Oh no,
14.
that's
Yep.
investigation. Perception is 12. Sorry.
So, okay, so yeah, I would say, I'm pretty sure everybody still would see it, but anybody that has a passive perception above 10 would have seen it.
Alright.
Grak is not
Can I
very
try to identify
subtle.
it?
Yeah, can we make Arcana checks
Anybody
as well?
anybody that's a caster can make an
Four.
Arcana check.
3, 4.
Oh no.
Nah.
Okay.
I've been through this once.
I love
So-
how now Fezzik's getting the high rolls.
Fezzik, you absolutely know what this was, and it was enhance ability.
Physical will just sit there.
I'm gonna look at it and be like, ooh, we're doing fun stuff?
What do you mean? Like I like to talk to myself.
Yeah.
The
And
worst lie of all time.
He's
Oh,
going
you
to
want
roll a
little
deception
goblin.
check. Roll me
This
an insight
works.
check, Tali.
So bad.
I just don't believe him. I'm straight up just, I don't believe him. Oh sure, I'll roll it anyway.
Yeah, you believe him.
I talk to myself sometimes.
Do I believe him?
Yeah, you believe him too.
Hell yes.
Damn.
Sounds
You
legit.
guys must be really lonely to talk to yourself.
I'm just gonna look and be like, that's kinda sad.
I mean,
You know, I
the
don't
guy is
have a whole lot of
probably
friends.
too
I mean, look at the group I
scared,
hang out with.
Probably praying to his gods.
Well, I'll tell you what, after this we can be friends.
Oh, that's nice, but hopefully you don't get eaten tomorrow.
I think
No.
I'll be fine. I'm the toughest of us.
I mean, let's be honest. That's assuming this thing even shows up again. I mean, Sindel peppered its ass, so I doubt it's coming back.
Never know. Let's do this.
All right,
Hell
so we will do
yes.
this. I do not have. Yeah, I don't have a. Okay. So yeah, we'll do this in rounds. So for the first round, let's go ahead. Are you gonna rage?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be like, no holds barred.
Oh
Okay.
my god. No. Kara just like looks very concerned.
So
I'm not gonna
Talia,
try
as
and
you
hurt him.
as you
I'm
sit
ready to
down and you start foaming at the mouth, Grak is very, very hesitant to even put his hand out.
Thrown
But,
through the table.
He's like,
Time
just
has
be gentle.
Oh,
I'm a little
I'm not gonna
frail.
hurt you.
oh,
The day of
don't
reckoning.
worry, little one. There's no stopping to her starting.
So yeah, he is. Go ahead and roll me in athletics.
Okay. And I get to do it advantage now.
Yep, because you are raging.
Yes.
Oof. Good thing.
Oh. Okay.
The laurels have come.
Oh.
Oh.
So as you guys lock up,
Well, at least
Grak.
it's advantage, so it's a 7.
Grak actually starts to push your arm down a little bit,
Oh, Tally.
and
Why do you have to give him hope?
you can see his determination is a little stronger than you thought.
Ooh.
Go ahead and roll me another one.
Much better. Yep.
Okay.
Much better.
So yeah, this second time around, any ground that Grak made, you gained back, plus pushed him a little over onto his side as well. Roll me another one.
Oof. That's
Oof.
I don't think he can top that. I
Yep.
don't think I
So
can either.
so again, you're so close. His knuckles are just above the table. Give me one more athletics check.
You can do this. Don't give up yet, buddy. Ooh.
Ooh.
Maybe.
Oh my.
Oh.
The comeback.
Ooh, he might.
Oh yes!
Um.
Grak takes your hand, and you're
Wow.
both starting to
Along on it.
sweat and spit as Grak forces your hand almost back up to even again.
Fezzik starts chanting and pounding on the table. Crack. Crack. Crack.
And at this
Crack.
point, everybody hearing the chanting is starting to come over and watch this. They're all getting in
Come
on the
Tally,
action,
You got this.
and you
As
hear
this is happening,
bets starting.
Stop
Can I,
playing with it.
Can I kind of just slide in on the bar stool next to, what's her name again?
Zelly.
Sally,
Mhm.
and just say like, oh, it's definitely a bit of a show over there.
That's Grak. He's always one for entertaining people.
Hmm.
And hold on one second.
Does Kara notice that Rain is talking to the girl?
Roll me a perception check. And what's actually both you and Night Piercer roll me perception checks.
Okay. Bad.
All right. So I would say yeah, Kara. Kara, you see her talking to him.
I have a suspicion,
And
but I'm not gonna act on it yet.
Tali, go ahead and roll me another athletics check.
Okay.
Come on, Crack.
You got it,
Ooh.
Tally.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
You got a natural 20 though.
And that was a good roll for him too. Damn it. So yeah, you force him back down within inches of his knuckles being on the table. You have him right there. Give me another athletics check.
Come on. That's
I don't know how he can catch on.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Oh, and with that, Grak finally gives it up and his hand hits the table.
Ah,
Good job, Tally.
And
I'll let him say
everybody
go.
in the bar starts clapping and cheering, and nobody would have ever thought that this goblin with no pants would have given you a run for your money.
I turn to Zali and I say, well, he put up a lot more than I think anyone expected, eh?
Yeah, I guess you could say that.
If you don't mind me asking, are you all staying here in this tavern?
Ooh.
No, not in this tavern, but just down the road a little bit.
Down the road a bit.
Yeah, you
Is
could
there
say
somewhere
that.
nicer than here?
Well, let's be honest, I think any place would be nicer than here, unless you're paying for that absurd big bedroom upstairs.
Whoa, no, wouldn't want the barkeep to hear.
And at that, Zelly, somehow finding some coins in her coin purse, puts 1 gold back on the table for the barkeep and walks out.
I check my pocket.
And when you check your pockets, let's see.
How much money did you lose?
Oh, no.
Hold on. Oops, hold on.
Two gold.
There we go. 19 of your gold is missing.
Wait, did I see that?
No.
So you made 4
No,
gold.
she rolled a 28.
What the fuck?
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright, the moment I notice, I'm heading out the door and attempting to be stealthy about it.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
Okay. An 18.
Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me roll something for her real quick. Okay. And then roll me a perception check.
Ah, it's an 8.
She gone. She's out.
Shit. I'll just mutter under my breath and come back in.
Yep.
Gotta
Dang.
go again?
I mean, you know what? Fuck it. Sure. Why not? I think I would have had you.
Hell yes.
Do it again.
And at this point, you hear everybody is kind of starting to take bets at this point.
Oh, did I win a gold from him?
Is anybody... Oh, from Grak?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll say you won a gold from him.
Yeah.
I'm a double or nothing.
2 golds, sure.
Fezzik's gonna. He's gonna walk up behind Grak real quick, or like to his side. He's gonna like pat him on the shoulder and say, "Hey, good luck out there, man. Hit him, knock him dead." And then he's gonna lean in close and say, "No funny business this time."
Well, what do you mean? I have no idea what you're
And he leans back. He's like, "Oh, okay. I'll put 2 gold on tally."
This is how our group makes money. This is our buy-in.
All right, roll me an athletics check.
Oh, would my rage of war enough?
Yes. Unless you want
can you do
to.
this?
I don't know how many rages you have.
I have 3.
You have 3?
I have 3.
Okay. So yeah, I would say if you want to rage again, you can.
I mean, I told him it's full throttle, so I'm telling him if he's
Okay.
gonna use this thingy,
Go for it.
So I'll rage again. Tell him, let's do this. I'll last for a minute. All right, let's do it. Oof.
And as you begin to lock up, Grak begins to push your arm down towards the table.
All right,
Oh, I'm gonna get you this time. You got lucky the first time.
we'll find out.
Go
Can I
again.
try and perceive if he's using magic?
You would know that by the spell that he cast earlier, it's probably still in effect at this point.
Hmm.
Very 20.
So, yep, as you guys are sitting there straining against each other, you force him back to the middle. Roll again.
16 and a. Ooh, that's good.
You start to force his hand back down towards the table ever so slightly. Go again.
Yeah, I can't top this. I got a nat 20.
And his knuckles are barely above the table. You've got him right where you want him. Finish him.
Finish him.
Roll one more time.
The entire chat is just athletics checks.
Basically.
Oh, that might do it right there.
And that does it. Yep. You finish slamming his hand onto the table. And with that, Grak's like, yeah, I think I've had enough. I know when I'm bested. But he'll slide you the 2 gold.
I'll take it, and I'll be like, that was still pretty fun, though. Nice job.
Yeah, you know, I work out a little bit. I do some push-ups. And Sindel just kind of shakes her head.
What's Rain doing right now?
So I head over to the barkeep and ask him, so, do you know of any competitors, different inns or anything down the street from here?
Oh, I mean, nothing like what I got here, but you know, we're, no, I'm literally the only inn in town.
Can I insight check that?
Yeah, go for it.
It's only 7.
Yep, you see that could possibly be true.
From a certain point of view.
Fezzik will sidle up next to Rain and say, Lady Troubles, my friend.
You could say that. I was attempting to get some information and it proved expensive.
Well. You know, I've been watching Tally lately. I know you two have had your struggles and, disagreements. It seems that she seems to grow a fondness for competition when she meets someone who's her equal. Maybe you should give that a shot to try and, make your relationship less terrible.
Seems like you've had a bit to drink there, Fezzik.
I'm just, calling it like I see it. Give her an arm wrestle.
So long as we don't need any more goblin snot, I can't imagine what I could possibly need from that goblin, but thanks for the information regardless.
No problem. Now, if you don't mind me, I'm going to lay down and pass out immediately.
You have a good night there,
On the
Fezzik.
floor?
Yeah, Fezzik just falls asleep on the floor.
Literally, as you guys are
Can I
finishing...
try to catch him before he falls?
Well, I'll say before you guys are finishing up your conversation, like right as your conversation is ending, you hear the doors open, and in walks with cap in hand Mr. Ben Dabbler, and moseys up to the bar, and as he walks in, Sindel looks at you, Hatterick, and Kara, and kind of shakes Grak by the shoulder, and she's like, shh, guys, I was never here. We were never here. We were out of the fields, okay? If we need to, we can rally with you guys in the morning, but we're gonna get a move on. It's getting late.
Wait.
Yeah, we need it. We probably should go.
They were here the whole... No. But,
And with that,
Are
they'll
you guys
both-
have trouble with drinking?
Well, no, it's not so much that we have a problem with drinking. It's just, technically we're supposed to be on the clock right now, and if Ben
Hold on,
sees
hold
us, he'll probably get
As
pissed
they
off.
leave, can I literally be pretty much at the door by the time they leave and look out and watch where they head?
I would say yeah, if you want to.
Cool. Where
Fezzik
do they
thinks he's
go?
talking to Rain, and then he turns and he sees Rain's completely far away. Oh.
Just looking in the distance.
you just got ghosted.
So yeah,
Batman.
let's see.
Does
Let me
Kara
find
see it?
A Rain Man.
Sindel.
Rain.
Rain, have you ever considered counting cards?
Counting cards.
Okay, so that's
Having enough trouble
hers.
counting how many people are leaving this tavern.
And this will be his. Okay. So yeah, just go ahead and roll me a general perception.
Okay.
You can do it. Never mind.
So even with an 8, you're not quite sure where Sindel went, but you can definitely see Grak kind of just jauntily bouncing down the road.
All right. I mean, if they start going like out of eye
following?
shot, can I just go send Barrow?
You do have Barrow.
Yeah, so I'll just go keep recon on Barrow, and hopefully Barrow can just like watch literally where they go.
So are you going into Barrow vision, or are you just giving him instructions?
I'm just giving him instructions.
Okay. So we'll work on that in just a second. But yeah, we'll say that you kind of poof Barrow out and send him out into the street and point him in the right direction of where you believe you see Grak heading.
Mhm.
And so yeah, Ben comes in and he noticed you and goes up to get himself a drink, and when he gets a nice mug of ale in front of him, he looks around and he says, is the rest of your group here? Is everybody here?
That we are.
Oh, good. Well, and he takes a ring of keys out of his pocket. He said, he goes, I already worked out with the innkeep here to get you guys some rooms, so they're upstairs. Just, please, I'm begging you, bag that chimera for me tomorrow. I really can't have that thing ruining my crop.
Would you like proof if we kill it? Should we bring back like a body part?
It's up to you guys. I mean, I trust Ember's group. It's not super worried. I think if he has faith in you, that says quite a bit.
I have plans already.
And then the barkeep pipes up and he goes, I didn't realize that you guys were the group from District 12. I guess that kind of makes sense now, the way that you're dressed. You guys look a little more than just the regular working folk that we have around here.
Does
Meanwhile-
that knowledge come with a discount for the boarding of the horses?
I don't know. You might have to talk with him about that. Because as far as he knows, he's already got your gold, so.
But meanwhile, there is still one mug of ale on the table.
There is.
And
Do I
Bebek
see-
is nowhere near.
Can I track Kara's eyes?
So Kara, are you just trying to grab every half drunk and full mug that's on any table around
No.
you?
There was
or-
like one untouched mug,
Oh, okay.
and I don't know what other ones are like touched or not, but they're sure gonna go next.
Okay, so I would say, yeah, there's probably another 2 that are still sitting there from the other party members that did not partake in Sindel's offerings.
There is one.
Well, plus Tolly's. She got one
It's
for Tolly
one.
too, but Tolly didn't drink it, so.
Okay.
I wasn't at the table.
So you technically have 2 more if you would like to drink said.
Chug,
Well, I-
chug, chug.
Well, I'm gonna chug one and see how it goes.
Do I see this happening in time?
Roll me a perception check.
Come on, don't fail me now. Perception. Perception has
No
failed
clue.
me now.
You between all of Night Piercer's
The gods
odd
of dice want
moving
me
backs
to
and
drink
forths
in
and Ben
peace.
coming in and everything else, I would say nah. So yeah, if you're gonna drink them, Kara, roll me another Constitution saving throw. Nope.
Yeah, oh god.
Nope.
Nice.
So
see a-
actually,
Nice.
so you do drink of the 2 mugs that you see there. You grab one of them and you down it. And you're like, I feel, you know what? This is probably just fizzy water. This is not ale. He's probably ripping us off. And then as you go to grab the 3rd mug and go to down it, you realize that somebody had been spitting chewing tobacco in it, and you vomit all over the table.
Oh,
Oh,
God, Carl.
ew.
Oh my!
Who
What
was
did I tell
smoking?
you?
Who in our party is smoking?
And you think it may have been somebody that had been pooling around to watch the arm wrestling competition, may have just left their mug on the table.
If I'm conscious, I'm finding that motherfucker.
Carl, this is why you don't drink loose drinks. This is what happens.
Well, you're not there to tell me.
Is she gonna
I
be
think-
okay? I mean,
I can
Roll
tell you-
she's
better
vomiting
on
all over the place. Is
perception.
she in any shape to fight a chimera?
No, she just needs a night. Oh God, this is. Oh, how dank is this throw up? Like, does it look terrible?
It's a combination of dip
How
spit
dank is this?
and alcohol and
Oh, yeah,
whatever else
Fezzik definitely
Kara
doesn't
has
know.
eaten for the day.
Fezzik doesn't know that she just drank tobacco, so he thinks that is the vomit. He's like, "Dear God, what the? Are you okay? Do you have a disease?"
Some fucker just placed some tobacco leftovers in my cup.
What the? Okay.
Anyone else want
Who
to arm wrestle?
was
I'll
it?
put my hand up.
Who was it? I just look
I'll
at
arm
the
wrestle
crowd
you.
with a very, very slightly, like literally one step before furious, and I just like look around to see if any one of them is smoking.
You don't see anybody smoking, but you would know it's not a smoking tobacco. It's a chewing tobacco. So like they chew it and then they spit.
Do I see
into a
anybody
cup.
chewing?
You do not. Well, roll me a perception check at disadvantage because you're plastered.
While that's happening, Fezzik's like flagging down a waiter to get some ice water for her.
Oh yeah, I can get you that. Not a problem.
Oh dang.
And he'll step into the back. And yeah, as you're looking around.
Oh wait.
No, you're good. Yeah, you're first. You had a
Okay.
19 and a 21. So this guy right here with the eye patch on that's still kind of hanging out, waiting to see if anybody else is gonna arm wrestle, has a giant wad of chewing tobacco stuck in his front lip.
Hey you there.
Yeah.
Watch where you put your fucking tobacco, and I just like poke him into the chest.
Whoa,
Oh,
hey,
God.
little lady, I don't want any trouble. I mean, what is it? is
Just
it a
watch
problem
your
that I'm dipping?
fingers, okay?
Like,
And I sit
then
down
he
at
starts,
the closest chair.
So as you say that, he starts looking around, and he's looking for his dip cup, and he he looks over towards the table and sees the vomit, and he's like,
Oh my God, I am so sorry.
Oh,
You're a fucking idiot.
Yep. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to.
If I ever see you do it again,
I'm sorry. Bye.
you better be running
sorry, bye.
quickly.
jeez, Car, you are scary when you're
There's a
drunk.
menace.
Jeez, one of those evil drinkers.
Want to arm wrestle, Gar?
God, drink some ice water, okay, kiddo? You need to rest.
so yeah,
Oh.
bartender comes back, and he's
You might
got your
want
ice
to
water.
come closer if you want me to hear you.
Very
Yeah, I would
angrily
definitely,
struts over.
I would definitely advise getting her some ice water and some rest, because that the crop is very important. I don't need a chimera burning it down.
That's a good point, Car. Do you want to be throwing up when you're trying to fight a chimera? I don't think so, kiddo.
I don't know, that thing doesn't like the smell.
I
So
don't- Your body doesn't like the smell either.
Vomit on the chimera.
That would not be a
Turn.
Ben is going to come up to you, Floats, and he's going to hand you the key ring and says,
You actually look like the more responsible of the group, so I'm gonna leave these with you. Just please make sure everybody gets some rest, and
is ready to go tomorrow. Like, this is kind of important.
Oh, Ben, just don't worry. We're just fooling around here. If that chewing tobacco guy wasn't throwing around his trash, I would have been fine. But choking hazards are bad.
I'll go ahead and take the keys, the key ring, whatever's on it.
I appreciate it. Yeah, just try to get some sleep. And with that, Ben is going to make his way downtown, walking fast.
Bye-bye, Ben.
Good
night.
Didn't I buy some herbalism things from that guy? I thought I did.
I don't know. Did you write it down?
I swore I did, but half of my notes are messed up now. I only have 1 page out of 5. So it's gone if I had it.
I'm gonna come over to
I want to
Float.
say you bought... I think you spent 25 gold enough to make
so.
1 healing potion?
I think I did because I showed.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
I'll just add 25. I'll just put 1 potion worth of herbs.
Would Barrow have returned yet from his little expedition?
So yeah, let's do that then. How long are you telling Barrow to follow them?
Oh, it was gonna be until they head inside a building.
Okay.
Or like seem to set up camp, if
Oh.
not, I guess.
Wrong button.
Lever.
3.
And Barrow is now dead.
Barrow's been dead for years.
You haven't seen him in 20 years.
He's just been cashing.
They never stop.
Casting major illusion and thinks it's fine familiar.
Okay. So go ahead and roll me a perception check with advantage for Barrow.
Okay. Oh, it's only an 11.
So with that, what was Grax? Yeah, unfortunately, as Barrow is kind of out in the night sky, trying to keep an eye on everything, Brack and Sindel both managed to give him the slip. He's not quite sure where they went.
I would have seen them until they leave my range of sight, though, so I would know
Yes.
what direction they were headed in.
It seemed like they were headed back out towards the wayside, which would be the way that you guys came in.
Mm-hmm. So in that case, would I have just been able to send Barrow just in that general direction, not necessarily looking for Grack, but anywhere that it could make sense for people to set up camp?
Excuse me. So the only place that you're really sure of that people would be are going to be either where the encampments you guys found, the ones that you
By the
stayed at the
caravan?
night before, or
Yeah.
where you guys are now. So if you want to
Those are
send
the
them
only
to
two
either
places.
of those, the only 2 that you know of in the area.
That terrible insight didn't help.
So yeah, if you wanna send Barrow out and have him do some swoop arounds in that area.
Yeah, like the caravan area for sure.
Okay.
And then you said where we are right now?
In this inn, there's only 2 places. I mean, unless you just want to have him stay up all night and comb the entire area.
No, I was just I was just making sure that the only reasonable places for people to set up camp would be here
That you
or
know
the
of.
caravan.
Well,
Yeah,
so
that I
on the
know.
outskirts of town, yeah. I would say, yeah, if he's in the air, he could probably cover that whole, like, river line where Ember was telling you guys that a lot of people set up camp that are just on the outskirts of town.
I'll just send him in a linear direction, in the direction that I saw Grack going, and see if there's anything, any inns that I don't know about pop up or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, have him roll me 1 more perception check with advantage.
Okay. Oh, that's not 20.
23. So yeah, with a 23, he does notice that there are a couple of encampments that are out on that river line. Not nearly as big as the ones that you guys stayed at last night, but there are a few kind of pot-marked here and there. There's about 2 or 3 of them.
Any chance of accidentally spotting out my target that I missed earlier with a nat 20?
Even with a nat 20, you do not see. And again, I mean, he's basically up in the air, doing flybys, so you can tell that there are encampments, but without actually going to them, you wouldn't know. There wouldn't be a way to tell.
Gotcha. All right.
Meanwhile, I'm gonna put my hands on the table in front of Floats and ask him a question. Can you please at least tell me your favorite color? Floats.
Orange.
Orange. Why?
Because it's my favorite fruit, too.
Oh. I haven't seen oranges in a long time.
An orange.
You haven't seen oranges in a long time?
I mean, I'm not a particular connoisseur of vegetation. I don't go to markets to buy fancy stuff.
Come on, guys. All she cares about is potatoes.
But what are oranges? Sounded like what are oranges?
You don't know the sacred wisdom of oranges?
I haven't had an orange. Where I came from, I didn't eat that kind of thing.
So where do you come from, Floats? The lands of great oranges?
Again, that's a story for another time.
Oh well. I guess you have our keys?
I do. Is everybody
Oh,
ready
can you give
to
me
go
one?
up?
And I will go upstairs.
Yeah.
And hope not to remember whatever happened in the morning. So please
Without
tell me a story.
being
won't
too
forget.
obvious about it, can I keep an eye on Kara as she's heading up the stairs? Make sure she's getting to her room okay?
Yeah, Rain,
It's
why don't you make sure
very
she doesn't,
gross.
just like wait around, make sure she doesn't like throw up in her own mouth and choke in her sleep.
I just kind of give you a nod.
I'm just gonna hand Kara one of the keys.
I'm gonna take them and head upstairs.
I'm gonna walk by Floats kind of with my hand out.
Is
One
that
of the keys.
upstairs? I hope it is upstairs.
Yes, that is upstairs. So yeah.
It would be stupid if I would be going downstairs.
So
Yeah, and
who
I'll ask for my
all's-
keys as well
Who all's headed
Oh.
upstairs?
before I head up.
I'm just gonna hand out the keys to everybody.
So
Cool.
as you're looking at the keys, you notice there's actually only, let's say there's 1, 2, so there's 4 keys.
Someone has to bunk with the goblin. Who will seal their fate?
Rain grabbed one and went after Kara.
I
Just saying.
can take Tally.
Okay.
I don't mind. Unless Tally wants to take Anorak.
So Rain and Kara, I'm gonna move you guys, and it's actually gonna be, let's see. It's gonna be here. Let me reveal some of this. So yeah, as both of you come upstairs, you notice that there are a couple different rooms, a couple different doorways.
I'll try to be not too noticeable and be a couple paces behind, just making sure she's not fumbling around and
So, yeah, I
going
would've
into someone
said-
else's room or anything.
You guys
Do I
would come up
notice
right
him?
there. Are you being stealth? You said you were being stealthy?
Yeah,
So yeah, go ahead and roll me a stealth check.
the 16.
And then roll me a perception, Carl. Nope. In your state, you do not see him.
Well, sure. Then can I find the room?
How are you going to do that?
I'm gonna try and look at the keys.
Okay. Yes. So yeah, as you look at the keys, you notice that there are numbers on the rooms, or numbers on the keys, and there's numbers on the doors as well. And it looks as if this door right here, this door, and this door. Oh, that's not revealing anything. So you've got this door, that door, and that door.
Oh my god, so many.
So many doors.
So many opportunities.
And these all down here. So you've got also these doors that are all right here. And then you had two more doors.
Door puzzle.
Two more doors that do not match the numbers on your keys. There and there. Floats, did you head upstairs too?
I did. I handed out all the keys except one. I kept one key for myself.
Okay. So
Do I have to inspect every door to see if it matches?
So how many keys do you have currently right now, Kara? Just the one?
I have one.
Okay, so go ahead and roll me 1d4.
This is less of a door puzzle and more of a drunk puzzle.
Kind of.
It's 2.
So 2, you see that it appears that this door, hold on. This door right
Which
here
door?
matches.
Oof.
There it goes. That should draw everybody's attention to it. That door is the one that matches your key.
I turn around with a drunk grace and bump into Floats. Like look up to him and
Floats, roll me a dex check. You there, Floats? There we go.
Sorry, I was finding Dex.
What is your... Okay.
do I roll acrobatics to see if I beat him?
No, because you said you were basically going right into him, so...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I would say as she's headed towards you, Floats, you kind of notice it, and you're not quite sure if it was on purpose or more of a drunken stumble, but you managed to kind of guide her around you.
Well, why are you standing there, Floats? Just decide, just pick a hallway, and maybe your door will be in the end. As I check the door and try to get in there. Hopefully without trouble.
So yeah, I'll say that, yeah, without any checks or anything, you managed to unlock the door, and it appears that you have a single room all to yourself.
Hell yes! It's
And
like
then
winning a
Night Piercer, were
lottery.
you still trying to follow her?
No.
track of her?
After seeing Kara get in the room successfully, Rain will head back downstairs.
Okay. And
I'm
then
gonna
Floats...
close the door and just fall on the bed.
And I'll take a seat by Fezzik.
And then Floats, I'm assuming you're looking for your room too?
Correct.
Roll me 1d4.
I'll be traveling with Floats because I'm looking for a bed as rapidly as possible.
Okay.
I don't know if I can help him in his figuring it.
Roll me 1d. So you didn't take a key though, right, Hedrick?
No, but I'm
Okay.
planning to.
So you got a
stay
3,
whatever room
so...
Floats is
So Floats, you... Let's see, that was 1, 2, so this one will be 3. You look at the doors and you notice that this room has your key number on it. So, yep, that one right there. So yeah.
And I'm just gonna go to bed.
Can you see where the upstairs is? Patrick? Yep, okay, cool. So yeah, there is only one bed in there, though.
At this point, I will
No
find a
problem.
spot on the floor.
You're just gonna lay out your bedroll on the floor?
Yep.
Did he just sneak in behind me?
I don't know. Were you trying to keep him out? I would say if Hatterick wasn't trying to be stealthy, then...
I wasn't. I mean, I assumed because we
So yeah,
only
you'd
had,
see him.
We only had 4 keys, and we were having to double up rooms.
Nobody has checked the other 2 rooms.
Yeah, I guess if you want to sleep on the floor.
I just need a place to sleep. I don't really care where. I was planning on sleeping in the cart. I mean, unless you want to give me one of the other keys, and I can go look at one of the other rooms. I don't know who all took the other keys.
Actually, I handed you a key.
Did you?
Yeah, I handed you and Fezzik a key, and then that was it.
Oh, well, in that case, then I will look.
So, roll me a d20. We'll say evens, odds. All right, so yeah, with 13, as you look at your key, Hatterick, open up the door. It's a room with 3 beds in it.
Oh, I'll pick one. Fall asleep.
Nice. All right.
Fezzik's gonna turn in for the night. Gonna go upstairs.
And with only 1 remaining, down Night Piercer, did you say you were coming down to talk to Fezzik?
Oh, I was, but if he's heading up, then that's fine too.
You'd probably
let it
pass him
pass.
on the stairs like, hey, I'm going to bed.
So with Fezzik, your key, as you open the door to your room, you actually have a bed and a little bathtub.
Oh, baby, you already know. Fezzik's gonna get himself a nice warm bath before he goes to sleep. And he's going to lock the door. No shenanigans.
Good stuff.
So, Tali and Night Piercer, you two are both left downstairs as things are winding down. The bartender starts calling last call. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, I'll head back up and head over to my room as well.
So now you don't have a key, and you're not quite sure where anybody went other than Kara and Floats.
I actually said I announced that I grabbed the key and went after Kara.
So who did you get your key from? Because I thought Floats handed him out.
Yeah. So like right after Float said, "Oh, I'm handing them out," I was like, "Oh yeah, I'm just grabbing one and going after Kara."
Oh, I thought you meant you were just going up with Kara. So yeah, all 4 keys have been handed out. So you know that Kara is in this room, and I'll say before you went back downstairs, you know that Floats and Hederick are in their rooms. You didn't quite see which room Fezzik went into.
Okay. I'll just head back over to the barkeep and say, looks like we didn't get enough rooms. Can I get one?
Pretty full booked up. If you want just the generic stall, I mean that's pretty cheap. It's only 1 silver for the night. But if you're wanting the Grand Mac Daddy one, it's only 1 gold for the night. It's pretty good. Like I said, I furnished it myself.
That very tempting, but I think I'll be all right with just a stall.
All right, yeah, just 1 silver.
And he'll hand you a key.
Rain is the true antisocial of the group. He'd rather pay for a room than just ask to sleep with someone.
Exactly.
I mean, Tala just saw keys being out, so sure, her opinion is, oh, they don't have enough, so she's gonna go get a room too.
So yeah, I'll say that as you come back upstairs, you go to your room and you see that it is basically just a giant kind of almost like a little nicer than a horse stall, but it's basically just a bunch of hay thrown on the floor.
I've definitely done this before, knowing my background, so I'll just lay out my bedroll and head to sleep.
And then same for you, Tolly. You're on the opposite end, and yours is the same thing. It is a...
Nah, I'm getting the Big Mac, Daddy.
Oh, you're getting the Mac Daddy. Okay. So
I
yeah,
want the
Tolly...
gold.
Oh, you're here. You look, you're not gonna regret it. I promise you.
Tally's just really living her best life.
For sure.
Compared to all of
Somehow.
us.
So yeah, Tolly, as you come upstairs, and you put the key into the lock and open the door, you see a very nice, lavish suite that has a nice king bed, a table that already has some accoutrement on it, some fine cheeses and bread, and a bathtub, and a nice little desk. And it smells nice in there too. A lot nicer than you're used to.
I mean, this is probably the nicest room she's ever been in her entire life, so...
Yep.
Which isn't saying much.
So yeah, you also have a bath in your room as well.
She'll put her things and start cleaning her gear and then take a bath.
Cool.
Some cheeses.
Sweet. So yeah, with that, I'll say that unless anybody has anything else, you guys can go ahead and mark a long rest on your character sheets. Get all your hit dice and everything back, and that will be that. Give everybody a second to do that.
Wait,
over here.
why hit dice? Is it a short rest or a long rest?
No, like if you had used hit dice on a short rest or something like that, they come back on a long rest.
Oh. Confusing.
No, I do remember Rain said that he'd get up a few hours early to get started on the potion.
Yes.
Yeah, because it
Alright.
will too.
Alright, so we'll say, go ahead and grab all of these real quick.
Kara wanted to help, but she is drunk.
Yeah, I don't know
Ellie is
if
sleeping
Kara
in.
would necessarily
You're
be in
gonna
a
throw
position
up in
to
the
help in the
potion.
morning. Now, unless I was mistaken, I didn't hear Tali give up any snot.
Nope.
Nope.
She has
I'm
none.
planning on doing that in the morning.
Yeah, she is sleeping in at the moment, though. Enjoying the lavish lifestyle.
So we'll say that as the morning starts to come to, and Fezzik, your nice warm bath kind of puts you in a great spot to get a great night's sleep. And you start to come to, you start thinking, you're like, fuck, damn it, now I gotta figure out where the fuck Tali is.
He's thinking that in his morning bath, like, I'll have to search for her.
I'll come out and I'll first head downstairs.
Alright.
Is the barkeep up yet?
Yeah, barkeep's there, he's getting breakfast ready, he's in the kitchen, kind of hears you coming down the stairs, comes out to greet you.
What can I do for you? Was the room okay? I know it's
Yeah,
not
it was
necessarily
great.
the nicest thing.
Just get a glass of water.
Yeah, sure, I can get that for you.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Back. He'll grab your water and come back.
And taking it, I'll pause for like 3 seconds to see if he's gonna charge me, and then if not, I'll head upstairs.
Water's free.
How nice. We live in a civilized world. And then I'll, so, I don't know, this is kind of an odd question, but are the doors to these rooms closed, like push doors from the inside or pull doors?
So you would push in.
Okay, so I'll just leave a glass of water at the front of Kara's door
Okay.
before heading over to Fezzik and giving a knock, and he says, bright and early, it's time to brew some potions.
Yep, hold on. Let me get my pants on. And he gets his pants on.
Just enjoying that bath for one more minute.
Yeah, really.
And as he opens the door, do I just get like a face full of steamy air?
You look in and you're like, that motherfucker.
Sauna in there.
Seems like you've been taking a bit of a vacation there, Pezzik.
It smells a little bit like chamomile.
Oh yeah, did you not take a bath last night? They got some quality stuff here.
Little lavender.
I'd say that I'm jealous, but I'm not quite sure how relaxed I can be given our circumstances. Did you manage to get any of that goblin ingredient from our friend over there?
No, not yet. I figured we'd do it this morning. Is Tally up yet?
Oh, okay, so we're gonna try getting her up early. You can do that, right?
Of course. Why wouldn't I be able to?
Get a hammer to the face.
And I don't know where Tally is staying, so I'll go down to the barkeep. Like, morning, sir.
Morning.
You remember our goblin friend from the other night?
Oh, yeah, the arm wrestling one.
Yeah, but you happen to know which room she took?
Well, I'm really not supposed to let people know where other people are staying, but, And
I mean, like,
he
she's
kind of
part of our
holds,
group.
kind of
You
holds
saw us
out
all
his
coming together,
hand a
you
little
know.
bit. He's just kind of staring off to the side.
I'm just
So-
like staring him down, and then I'm just gonna walk back upstairs.
In the meantime, Rain would have been knocking on the stalls, just assuming that Tally probably wanted one of these.
And you don't hear anything
Ollie,
from any of the
you
other
up?
stalls.
Pezzik
But,
will start by knocking on this door.
Fezzik, that's Kara's door. I think Tally left.
Sorry. He already knocked.
Do I roll perception?
Both you and Tolly roll me perception checks with disadvantage.
I'm not even going to. She's effectively sleeping in. I mean, I can, but even if she hears it, she probably would answer.
Oh well. Whatever it was,
Aw.
it's not concerning.
Oh, Fezzik, don't knock over the glass on the ground there. I wonder how that could have gotten there. Haha.
Glass on the ground? What the? I stepped on that. Okay.
Yeah, well, I warned you.
Do you know who's
I
in
think
this
she's
room? And he
left.
points to his left. Do you know who's in there?
No idea about the others.
Fezzik knocks on this door.
Does Floats answer?
I will answer.
And what does Fezzik see when you open the door?
Just me standing there.
Just staring
naked.
Yeah,
Just
buck-ass
wang
naked.
in hand.
Okay, it just closes the door.
Wait, this is a question. Would Nightpiercer even know that the store that he's standing at is the door to the grand room?
He would not.
Oh, okay. Then he would probably knock on this one too while he's knocking on the stalls, right? I think that makes sense.
Yeah, I would say so.
Yeah.
And I'll say with your passive perception, Tali, even at disadvantage, you would hear somebody knocking on the door.
Oh, I assume I might have heard them with the 20.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't see it.
At that point, if she
There we
looked
go.
up, she
Yeah.
would have just started taking a bath, and she's like, Joy. She's not opening the door though.
Was that an
No,
audible grunt?
Maybe.
I would say so.
Alright, well, recognizing the voice as Tally's, I'll call over to Fezzik and tell him, I found our goblin.
And then,
Now watch.
as you guys are out there, the door to the room that you guys haven't done anything with is going to open, and this girl is going to come out and leave. And then soonly after, the other guy is going to come out and leave.
Fighter.
They're smooth. I say smooth to the guy coming out.
He just gives you the thumbs up, shaka, like, yeah, bro. Nailed
Yeah,
it.
Nice. And then Fezzik knocks on the door and says, Tally, it's, you probably want your beauty rest, I understand, but if you could just maybe just give us some snot, we could just get going, you know?
My broody rest.
Brooding
Yeah,
rest.
You do that, maybe we could do it, you know? I mean, you also have, like, the herbalism stuff, so, you know, maybe if you could come out, that would be quite helpful.
She's not responding, though I never locked the door.
I'm honestly surprised Night Piercer hasn't tried to just pick it out and go in.
Tally, I'm gonna come in, okay? Hopefully you're decent, because, you know, we gotta get started here. Like, very cautiously starts opening the door, like, very quietly and very slowly.
What does Fezzik see, Tolly?
I mean, I don't know. Let me roll something.
Also,
I was saying if she's going like full down bubble bath, or if she's just like standing.
also, if we decided that who's getting up tomorrow to make the potions, would I've gotten the ingredients from Kara last night, or should we play that out?
Yeah, we'll say that.
Okay.
She's awake now, anyways.
She is currently standing. I rolled. It was evens versus odds.
Standing normally.
Standing. Getting ready for the bath.
Menacingly.
Menacingly having a
Standing menacingly.
Currently in the process of doing the bath.
Okay, Fezzik does the thing where you hold the door sideways and you look away. Like, can you just like you know hurry up a little bit, please? We kind of got to go in here. We have to brew that thing for like 5 hours.
That's the only response you get.
Is that I'm gonna groan once if it's yes. Okay, I'll see you in 20 minutes. 20 minutes down in the bar. Okay. He closes the door. I think that went well.
Honestly, I think it went the best we could have asked for.
So yeah, we'll say that a couple minutes goes by, and then Tali, I'm assuming you're going downstairs to provide said snot.
Said yeah.
Okay.
I'll
And
come
maybe-
back with eating one of the fancy cheeses.
And maybe in Tali fashion, it's one of those where she says it's 20 minutes, but really she's probably
It's an
taking
hour.
closer to an hour.
100%. She's well aware.
All right.
Okay.
So you all convene downstairs.
She's probably gonna
And-
come out like a wet dog, if anything, like not even fully trained.
Just shake off in the bar.
And so are you guys going to? How are you going about this?
Can we get like a small cup from the bartender? Oh, actually, this is actually perfect. You just took a warm, steamy bath. That's actually what you want to clear out your sinuses. This is actually perfect.
Nice.
She just holds.
So Tali provides said snot. All right. So are you guys just gonna like try to set up in the middle of the bar to brew this, or what?
I mean, I'll ask him.
Flame,
Hey,
correct?
barkeep, we need to make a potion.
What?
Would it be all right for us to do that here?
What are you
or
making?
A potion.
What kind of potion?
Not non-alcoholic.
I mean,
You know, you might have a vested interest in this because there have been sightings of a chimera, a terrible beast attacking
yeah, I heard
field
about
very
that.
nearby here. We're
I
trying to
actually
get rid
heard
of it,
that-
and this potion might help us.
I heard that District 10 team came and like kicked its ass. It was something to see, from what I heard.
And Snipers will lean in and kind of give him a wink and say, you know, embellishments can happen with these stories. That's actually the reason why we were sent here, but
It's how legends are born, my son. It's how legends are born. But I'm sorry, your potion. Yes, potions. Yeah. So what kind of potion is this? You said it's for chimeras. It's not gonna bring it
it's
here, is it? I heard they
No,
can
it's
smell
Chimera's Bane. It
Oh.
means essentially it's a deterrent.
Oh,
At least that's what we've been
all right.
told.
What all's in it? Like, is it? It's not gonna blow up or anything, is it?
We don't
No,
know.
it'll just.
No.
Don't think so, but
It definitely.
we just
roll
need
me roll me a persuasion check with disadvantage.
What? What's the disadvantage?
Because he's like, no, no, I don't. And then you got Tolly in the back going, I don't know.
Fair enough.
It's a 10.
With a 10,
That was
he's
honestly
like,
probably the best I could do.
I tell you
with
what,
a 0.
if you want to go out to the barn, you could do it out there. Just yeah, I don't know. I don't want anything blowing up in here.
Very well. Well, thank you for your service to the town. I'll
But here,
kind
if
of
you need a,
be passive aggressive about it, but
Did
head over to the
you?
others.
Hold on, I gotta find that stupid note. So it says, yeah, stir over heat, outdoors. Okay. So yeah,
he's like, yeah, I appreciate it, but if you need anything else, just let me know. For a small nominal fee, I can hook you up.
All right.
I'm gonna make my way and be like, how long does the gold last for the room? I'm a little curious if it's just the night or if it's a full day or how it works.
You have it until I believe checkout's 11 a.m. So you got some time.
Oh, that's. This is gonna take like by the time we're done with this potion, it's gonna be up.
But in the meantime, I'll be working on breakfast if you guys are hungry. So
with that, he leaves you to your devices.
I'll put another gold down to take the room for an extra night.
All right. He will happily
case.
take it and tell you to hold on to the key.
Alright, I'll remove another gold and I'm going to go up to the person who I care the most about in this group. Knock on her door and be like, you want a bath?
Car, you hear a
Do
knock at
I
your door.
wake up?
What?
I mean, it's not a light tapping. This is.
It's also still relatively early for you,
I roll
so.
out of my bed, just like with a thunk to the floor, and a little oof. Then I'm gonna stand up and make my way to the door hastily because it was a very good thump on a door. Who's there? And I will... Oh, I'm gonna open the door looking very, very roughed up.
I'm gonna pick her up and take her to the other room. Just like straight up lift her.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be like, just like totally confused. Like I probably didn't even look Tally in the eyes properly. And she just picks me up and all of a sudden I feel like I'm being carried by an unimaginable force. I'm confused, I'm sleepy, I just accept the fate.
And with that, Tully sweeps you back to the
Okay.
room, and you are bathed. I don't know how goblins bathe somebody else, or if you're bathing yourself,
I wasn't gonna
but
bathe her, I was just gonna show her the room and be like, look, have some cheese.
Yeah,
You guys
speak
are
for
having
yourself,
some-
DM.
you guys are having some gal pal time.
I mean, you know what? She's pretty dumb. I can roll and see what she does. you know what? Sure, I'll do that. If it's high, she'll let her do it herself. That's a 2.
So yeah, Kara, as Tali gets you back in there, she's very adamant about you getting in this bath and is being a little aggressive about trying to help bathe you.
Kara just like, it's confusing. It's like beyond understanding of like human being to be picked up by a goblin. And out of all things, this goblin is giving you a bath. Callie, you surprise me every day.
And we'll say that during that time, Fezzik and Nightpiercer, you guys go outside and you start your fire, and I'm assuming Tali would have...
Yeah, you're saying like around over here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Would be good. Cool.
I wouldn't give Rain the herbalism kit. I give it to the other one and be like,
To Fezzik?
"Just
Okay.
Be careful. Be careful with this, please."
So yeah, just go ahead, Fezzik. If you and Nightpiercer are both working on it, I'll say roll me just an intelligence check at advantage with whatever your proficiency modifier is. I guess it'd be +3 on top of it.
Okay, so at advantage and +3 for both of them.
Yes.
All right. So that would be 16.
So yes, as you guys are sitting there and it's basically you're following a recipe, you're putting everything in equal parts to what the recipe says. And as it begins to bubble and boil and start to thicken, the smell is rancid. If I can have both of you make Constitution saving throws.
Oh boy.
Can I elect to take mine at disadvantage because of last night, seeing Kara throw up?
If you would like, sure. Go for it. Oh, yeah. So Rain,
When
you're
you decide to.
you're sitting there and
yourself.
it stinks, but you've smelled worse. Fezzik, between
Can I try and grab Fezzik the moment he starts like retching
You
and
see him
point him
start
away
to
from the
retch.
potion?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there, Gramps. Gotta learn how to handle your liquor a little better.
This is just like, just try to put his shirt in front of his nose, like stuff it so he doesn't smell it anymore.
But it is pungent. This noxious concoction you guys have managed to make. If it doesn't work on chimeras, it will work on anything else. It is rancid. It smells very, very bad.
You know what? I'll go and kind of walk Fezzik a bit of a ways away from it in hopes that maybe it's not as bad. Maybe over here.
Someone's gotta stir it. We have to be stirring it.
Yeah, I've got it. Just just head on over.
Okay, wait, I have an idea. And then he goes back inside. He says, "Barkeep, give me just like a very small amount of liquor. Give me a rag."
Okay.
Oh my god.
I don't think
Small
that's
amount
how
and
you
a rag.
handle it.
And he'll
Oh
take
my.
a rag out, and you see him grab a little bottle from underneath the counter and kind of douse the rag in it and hand it to you. And he goes,
It's not chloroform, I swear.
No, it's fine. And then Fez is just gonna like tie it around his face. Over
Thank
his
God
nose.
you guys didn't do that in here. I'd have no customers.
I was immediately thinking, did you get a waterboard?
Waterboard stuff in alcohol. Just make a little
What a way
nose
to go.
line with alcohols. And then he's gonna cautiously step outside to see if it works.
And Fezzik, as you come outside, I'll say that Rain's stirring it. He doesn't seem to be retching, but he has his handkerchief over his mouth, and he's kind of hacking and coughing into it.
Oh god.
And he's almost kind of like jerking up and down a bit, and
Shit.
as he pulls the handkerchief away, there are spots of blood on it.
Shit. Kid, get inside, get inside.
Holy.
And he like goes over and like grabs Rain by the shoulders and starts like pulling him in.
It's fine. It's not the smell. It's just a bit.
Yeah, I know it's not the smell, kid. Like, God.
I'll be
Good.
fine. It happens now and then. Just wasn't the best sleeping conditions last night, but we won't talk about that.
You need to take better care of yourself, kid. Seriously. You're not invincible.
You're right.
Now on
you're right.
Amazon Prime. Good. Sorry.
Is
So,
the,
yeah.
the makeshift nose blind helping?
roll me one more Constitution saving throw. Let's see. Yeah, totally helping. That was
Okay.
the trick. That was the ticket.
Better than before?
Now I just have burning alcohol in my nose. It's better by a little bit.
So yeah, over the next couple hours, you guys are up. You guys keep stirring, and seems to actually roll me. Both of you roll me an intelligence check.
Is this including proficiency bonus?
That's a 12.
Just whatever your intelligence check.
We
would be.
both rolled the same thing.
Oh,
Intelligence buddies.
So yeah.
Great minds.
So yeah, you're both, as you smell it, you're like, yeah, that smells almost identical to what Sindel had on her. You definitely recognize it. It is pungent.
Maybe I guess we're doing it right. Unless she was full of shit. Hopefully
Yeah,
not.
it definitely seems like it.
And at
Well,
that,
Two buddies.
Let's just keep at it.
does anybody with you guys in the early morning as you're getting this concoction put together? You guys, as the town is starting to come alive, you start hearing the distant crashes of thunder in the background, and there's no rain, but it is definitely seeming like a storm could be coming. And funny part is, the sun is actually still barely visible in the sky. And
For a second I thought you were saying I was gone.
oh, yeah, sorry. So yes, you guys.
Rain is gone. There's no rain.
There's no rain.
Rain is gone.
No.
No.
There is no
That
precipitation
cough was
falling
too
from
much.
the clouds.
It's like, damn, I mean, I was coughing up blood, and we all know what that means, but out of really fast.
And tuberculosis has taken one of your fellow players.
You know, time for a change of a character.
And as the early morning is coming to, the two of you hear and see a very distraught Ben Dabbler who seems to be running straight towards you guys and sees you out on the front porch or on the front deck. And as he's running up, he seems to be very, very upset. And he's got his hat in his hand, and he's yelling, but you're not quite exactly sure what he's yelling until he gets really close, and he's like, the Chimera! It's back! It's in the field! I can see the smoke! Sindel and her crew might already be done for!
Oh boy.
How close are we to finishing this potion?
I would say at this point, you guys are pretty much done. Like, it is as filthy and nasty as you could potentially think it could be.
Back, what did I miss?
Chimera is probably here. Fezzik just looks over at
Where's
Rain.
the rest of your party? Where are
Fezzik
they?
looks at Rain, and he just gives him a stern nod. He's like, I'll go get him. You go ahead.
Yeah, I'll try to get this in a container or something.
Yep, and if Fezzik puts a hand on his shoulder, says, if it comes down to it, lather yourself in this gunk. Understood?
Come on,
Right.
gunk.
Can I make a deception check?
Yeah, go for it.
It's 10.
I mean, my passive insight is 12, so...
Yeah, I would say, yeah, you know he's bullshitting you.
Fezzik takes a little bit in his finger and, like, flicks it onto Rain. He's like, see, it's not that big a deal.
I'll try to dodge out of the way.
Projectile vomit immediately.
Guys, you gotta quit grab assing.
Is it like a dex save? I need to know if this hits or not.
Yeah, I don't know if it hits or not, DM.
Oh yeah,
I tried to dodge out of the way.
Roll me to hit. Roll me a d20 and add your dexterity modifier.
All of us?
Oh no, I guess whoever's flicking who.
Okay, so d20 plus dex.
I'm fully
that's
prepared
plus
to
0,
cast shield for this thing.
Because I would say this is more of an improvised
Okay,
weapon.
fine,
So
so it's a
yeah,
10.
even without using shield,
God
yeah,
damn
it
Thank God.
it
Does
goes
it hit
wide.
Ben instead?
It goes
Right
wide and it
behind
hits and it smacks on Ben. Yes, it does.
He's like, no, look, and Fez's like, see, okay, now you're safe from the Chimera. That's a deterrent. You're welcome. You're
Guys,
welcome.
seriously, like this is no laughing matter.
Okay, I'm gonna go get. I'll get him right. Right,
Alright,
you go.
Barkeep, you got anything to put that potion in?
I mean, I got some empty wine bottles. If you want an empty wine bottle.
Yeah, hit me. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you.
He goes
Smack him
back.
upside
And,
the head.
Alright. I'll just try to pour the steaming, bubbling mess into one of these wine bottles.
Fezzik will run upstairs and he's gonna cast thaumaturgy on himself to make his voice boom. He's gonna say, "Everybody get up! We got the Chimera on the loose. Time to go." Very, very
Question:
loud.
How long did it take them to make the potion?
I mean, it probably took him a good, I think it said 5 hours, 6 hours. Or
Okay,
4
I
to
would have
6.
done.
So I'd say
Tally would
4
have
to
done
6.
something after the math.
Yeah, it's,
I do want to ask.
Because I would say they got
how
up
long-
early to start working on it, so I would say for the majority of you would still be sleeping to get your full rest, but
gotcha.
we can say if you guys want to do something earlier in the morning, that's fine. So yeah, something before this.
I want to ask, Kara, how long is your character's hair?
What do you mean? How long does my characters have? 8 hours?
How long is your character's hair?
Hair.
Oh, it's medium length.
Okay.
It's like up to like shoulder blades.
Alright, Tally, attempting to be a bonding, somewhat nice person, is going to terribly style your hair like hers. Terribly.
Style what?
Style your hair to look similar to hers.
You know, y'all are sitting
I
there
mean, you
doing
have
your
a
bath,
braid.
braiding each other's hair.
Oh.
Yeah,
Braid each other's hair, and then you hear blaring through the walls, Fezzik yelling.
And I'm assuming, Henrik, you would probably have gotten up early.
Yeah. I mean, it was probably right after I gave her a bath.
Well, I'm saying Hatterick. I know he normally gets up early.
No, because I was exhausted, remember?
Oh, okay.
I would have slept the whole time. I mean, I would have heard this booming voice and probably just come out of the room walking by. It's like, well, so much for a plan. Just
Pretty
start-
much. Let's improvise.
And just make quick work downstairs to try to assess the situation, figure out what's going on.
I'll grab my gear, pick up Kara, and run her back to her room to get her gear. You know what?
I'm
Screw that.
probably-
I'm just gonna pick her up and her gear and run us all day. Like one on each shoulder.
Fireman carry.
Oh.
Let me check. I can carry 200 something pounds. I can drag 540.
Yeah, I'd say definitely. Yeah, you could do it if she lets you.
Little do you know, Kara's actually 700 pounds. She's extremely dense. And tight frame.
Fireman carry.
Kara
down the
just
stairs.
accepts their reality and just like hopes that everything is gonna be okay.
And I'll fireman carrier. Let's
Okay.
go and just run out the door.
Go. Move. It's our time to shine.
Okay. Kara just doesn't have any say in this. She's just like super confused.
You're a new backpack at this point.
Like, if it happened twice, it's not gonna stop anytime soon. So, yeah, let's go.
And I would say as everybody's starting to rouse and get their things together and get downstairs and group up, like Ben is just he is going on and he's actually starting to draw a crowd in the middle of the street.
Can I stop and slap Ben?
Ow, what did you do that
Get a
for?
hold of yourself, man. We're gonna go. We need you to come with us. Make sure that we, get everything secure that you need secure.
Me? I'm not going in there.
You can stay at a safe distance, but we're gonna need you after the fight.
I mean, it's over that way.
And you see him point over towards where the fields are, and make me a perception check, Fezzik.
Oh, great. That's a 7.
And yep,
Do-
you see that there could potentially be fields that way.
Okay, well, just meet us there when you sounds like we're not dead.
Can I snap and send Barrow in the direction that Fezzik's pointing at to see if he can get a visual on this chimera already?
Yes. So as you do that, roll me a perception check with advantage.
Alright. It's a 12. Barrow's a little off his game today.
A little bit. So even with a 12, though, from a distance, Barrow doesn't really see much, but that's kind of a good thing because despite Ben's protests, as Barrow's looking out, he can see small flickers of fire, but the harvest itself doesn't appear to be on fire.
Oh, but there are flickers of fire?
But there are flickers of fire. Something just doesn't quite look right.
Are there plumes of smoke?
No, there are not.
Oh, okay. Well, for this, I'll say I'm sort of hanging on to someone next to me as I'm looking through Barrow's eyes, and I'll say, flickers of fire, that away. And coming back to my senses, I'll just start making my way over there.
All right. So everybody's gonna start moving out then?
Oh, I've been already. It's usually said the direction I
going.
hold.
Oh, okay.
All ass.
All
Allie,
right.
you
I have
realize
40
I can
feet of
walk
movement.
myself.
I cast all ass.
All right.
I cast Hauled Ass Overdrive with 120 feet of movement.
Allie.
So we will say as all of you are moving, and as you get along, you find the winding path that Ben pointed to, and along this path, it leads into crop rows. Tall stalked, wide leaf plants are kind of blowing in the wind, almost as if this oncoming storm is moving them and swaying them. And as it waves the crops, you see a momentary gap between the rows, and notice a clearing lit by 2 torches. And you notice another 2 torches that are close to the side of a wagon, and a handful of shadows that are cast by the torchlight reveal 3 individuals carrying cut bundles of the plants and loading them up. And we'll move you guys
Somebody's stealing stuff.
to this map.
God damn it.
So, as you guys are coming down the path, I'm assuming Tali would be in front, followed by
Yeah.
who came after Tali?
I have.
If you guys want to just
her
arrange
on
me in a
the-
marching order.
Wait, if
Yeah.
Tali's carrying Kara though, wouldn't Tali's movement be halved?
Yeah, but I can
Well, his carrying
dash
capacity.
and triple dash. Plus, I have dash as a bonus action, so.
But I would
So
say
even
that,
if
that
it's
between
halves,
between
80.
Kara, you carrying Kara, even with your dashes and fatigue and all that, I would say that you're keeping pace with everybody. So
Yeah, I can move.
you would be in
80 to
front,
90.
but you're all going to be grouped together.
I think if we're all dashing, it's still slower, even if you have an extra dash, if everything's halved.
Yeah, it'd be
But you're
maybe
all
10
getting
feet
there
slow.
about the same time.
Sure. What about the other group as we're passing by? Are they already like doing things, or are they just sitting there?
The other group. What do you mean?
These guys.
So yeah, like I said, you basically see these 3 over here, all 3 of these guys, they all have bundles of plants, and they're all starting to make their way towards cart.
Oh, okay. But no like weapons drawn or anything.
No weapons drawn, no.
Tally,
And
can
I
you
would
let me
say-
go?
I would say definitely Tali, as you are getting up to the front with your passive perception, you see Sindel jumping down off of the cart wearing her telltale wide brim hat.
Okay. At that point, I'll probably put Kara down and keep going. I'll put her down with her stuff and dash up and see what's going on.
So you guys approaching the cart?
Well, I'm running at it, so if I have to.
Yep, I would follow up with that too.
So I would say
Yeah,
yeah,
we're
if you're
probably all
if you're-
running there.
Yeah, if you're all running up to the cart, go ahead and place your tokens.
Get there with a full dash.
Oh, okay. I thought we were moving all the way up.
Are we all moving?
I wasn't sure. I wasn't sure if we were just doing one turn of dashing or full.
Can we
I'll say
see
you
through
guys-
this little patch right here?
I would say that as you move like this area that you're talking about, obscures the view from the actual field itself. So between where the cart is, so this path right here, you would have no line of you would have no line of sight to back over here.
All right, in that case, I'll hang back a bit to be able to see both directions.
I'll call out to the three, mostly towards Sindel, I guess. Say, any of y'all see a chimera?
Whoa, guys, where's the fire? You guys are coming in kind of hot here. Everything okay?
Is that a quip?
Ben told us that there's a chimera on his crops, so did I manage to sneak past you?
No chimera here. We're just we're taking a little initiative.
What initiative?
We're just to be safe, and if the chimera does come back, we wanted to make sure the crops were safe, so we're just gonna take them and bag them up real quick for Mr.
Very
Dabbler.
terrible insight check.
Dude, yep.
Go for it.
Instant insight check.
Go
Definitely
for
what
it.
insight this.
Oh, and also, what of those, like, fire flares? Are they...
So yeah, as you got closer, you notice that they are definitely just torchlight.
Oh.
So it's basically the little fire flares that Barrow was seeing were basically the torches that these three were carrying out in the field.
I see.
Alright,
Like,
so...
well, except for one of us.
Let's see. So yeah,
Sounds like she's saying truth.
So as she
Maybe.
says, as she's saying all of this, her response seems a little incredulous. It's very, not like she's brushing off your questions, but almost like she's in a bit of a hurry. And you really don't know if you don't think you believe her.
What are they currently doing exactly by the cart?
So the ones that are by the cart are actually putting bales of this hero's wort onto the cart. And as you guys are having this conversation, the other three are making their way back to the cart with more bundles.
Hey, what are we doing? Why are we loading this cart with all of Ben's crops?
Well, it's, the chimera, we didn't want it to burn the crops, so we just decided to go ahead and bag it up for him, and that way we could transport it somewhere where it's safer.
Do you even know if they're fully ripe?
I believe so. I think that's kind of the reason he wanted us to take such good care of them is because they're basically almost ready.
Yeah, it never crossed your mind that maybe he'd just do this himself? They were that easy? You didn't ask him, did you?
Oh, I mean, yeah, absolutely. Wait, yeah, of course.
Fezzik is, while they're talking, he's gonna sidle up behind Tally for right now.
Kara is
Wait,
gonna
so you
make
did
her
ask
way
him?
towards the cart and see the plant.
We definitely mentioned to him that we were gonna attempt to try to make sure the chimera didn't burn his crops. We didn't really go into much detail as far as...
Did you ask him if you could harvest the crops?
Specifically, no.
Alright, can I roll an insight check to see if she's just really dense, or if she's trying to pull something here?
Yeah, go for it.
When I see
It's a 13.
this group start moving towards the cart, I want to try to circle around and get out of line of sight and stealth.
Okay, roll me a stealth check.
I kind of want to, because I'm not the smartest, but the guys seem really scared about fire, and now it just seems weird.
Can I inspect the plants?
Roll me a perception check.
Ooh.
I was like, I don't know, since we're not in combat, are we able to hold, like, actions even out of combat?
Yeah, do you want to prep an action?
Yeah, if, Fezzik's looking at, Kara, expecting plants, and if he sees, like, her have a bad reaction, or if he can tell something's go wrong, he's gonna cast a spell.
Okay. What are you holding? What spell are you holding?
Can it be a secret?
Well, so the way it works is if it's a cantrip,
see
it's
with
one
the DM.
thing. But if you're casting an actual spell, you can only hold it for that round, and then the spell is wasted, and you lose a spell slot if you don't cast it.
Yep, he's gonna hold it. He's gonna hold enlarge reduce.
For 6 seconds?
Yes. It basically, yeah. If something goes down in the next
Something happens in the next 6 seconds.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you tell me the results of my insight check real quick, because I might do something brash
So your
here.
insight was 13.
Yeah.
And what was your insight towards? Basically,
I
if
wanted
she
to
was
know
just
if she's just really dumb or if she's trying to pull something here.
You definitely
Tally
get-
also rolled insight.
even with
I
a
did.
13. I mean, yeah, you guys can guess that her excuse is definitely not feasible with the fact that Ben was very upset. Like, the two don't go together. Something's not making sense.
So I'm gonna
I will
respond.
rage.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, let me help with that. Take one step up and attempt to grab her, pull out my rapier, and put it right at her neck, and essentially take her hostage.
Whoa, 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 easy.
Whoa!
And so as soon as that
Whoa.
happens, then Fezzik's gonna let his spell off, and he's gonna whisper into Tally's ear, "Fucking get ready." He's gonna enlarge Tally.
I
Okay.
have started raging, by the way. I said I would do that.
So
So now you're double sized.
Tali
That's raged.
is raging. Let me see if I can.
I'm average height now.
So Tali enlarges, rages, and with that, why don't we have everybody go ahead and roll some initiatives?
I
Jesus
trusted these guys. We drank with them.
What is
They
happening?
spit in our face.
So let me
Oh, that's bad.
So yeah, I'll roll initiative and whatnot. But basically, I just want to say I'm readying an action. If any of them try to attack any of us, I'm holding an action to stab Sindel with my rapier.
Okay. Cool.
Or if Sindel tries to move away, of course.
Okay. Yeah, she is 100% at this point, just putting her hands up and saying, "Whoa, whoa, easy, easy, killer." So let's.
The damn one.
Because I mean,
You're
you did like
gonna
the first
hear
thing of the last
everybody
round, so I
out.
guess it kind of makes
Right,
sense.
yeah, it makes sense.
Oh, boy.
Garrett did not see that coming.
It's your dex. I still tie with you with dex.
Let's see. 1 second. Got a lot to roll here.
If we tied that, so you can go ahead and go first. Unless we want to do rollies for it.
What does enlarge reduce? What size does it make me?
I believe. Well, let me check.
Are you a small
Medium.
creature?
Yeah, it makes you go up one.
So
I
you
think.
technically, yes, you would actually still technically be a medium creature, but
I'm big. I'm
I
average.
think you
You have
still get a
advantage on
D4?
Yeah, you get a D4 on weapon attacks, and you get advantage on strength checks and saving throws.
Yes.
So I'm now you people sized.
Yeah, just buffed up.
There it goes. So now I should be able to roll initiative for these guys.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay. Let me find Jeff.
I really wish Reduce just made you like a tiny little mouse person.
Aww.
Then you,
I mean-
that'd be so cool.
You could reduce me to tiny, I guess. That's
Yeah.
Oh wait, I just wait no,
Yeah.
because you're if you're oh you go down to tiny.
You could do it to Greg too.
And then
But even then, that might just be like a very small person.
something
Not like a rat.
Jeff. Gotta get
Yeah, I mean,
Kiefer.
like 3.5 feet tall, so I'd be a foot.
Kiefer, buddy.
I'd be a foot.
That's not
Mind I say that Kara did not see that coming.
Preet. Did I get Preet in there? No, I
He
did
didn't.
not.
He kind of like walked into the fray.
I just wanted to inspect the plant. I'm curious.
Kara's just interested in
creature.
plants. Yeah.
He's just like, oh yeah, they're just loading up. What's the problem?
Just wanted to get a better look at the plants.
I'm
Somehow you have the
literally
best
there
wishes.
standing like looking at the leaves and like inspecting them, and all of a sudden I see Rain like taking hostages. I look away for a second. The last time I looked away, the entire camp of people was dead. This time,
Right.
oh.
Let me make sure all of this is correct.
So many 20s.
Alright. So I think everybody has been put in initiative order. And first off, we have Sindel. And yeah, as you walk up and you put your blade close to her, she does. She kind of puts her hands up and she's like, whoa, whoa. Look, easy. Like, literally, we're just trying to do our job. That's all we're trying to do. Like, it's not that big of a deal. And she's going to just reach up close to where her the same cigarettes that you've seen her smoking. She's going to just literally pull one from behind her ear, light it, and just take a puff of it and keep her hands up. And that will be her turn.
Ooh,
Viren.
that looks so sexy.
On the other hand,
It
It was a hot, steamy bath, apparently. Got her thinking.
Mm.
Viren is going to yell out, Sindel, are you okay? And he is going to move 10, 15, so that's 20. So he's literally just going to...
Can I interrupt him and say to not move?
Well, he's moving, so
Oh.
he's moving his 30 feet there, and I'll say he moves another 25 feet past Grak and throws his bundle of plant onto the cart, and that will be his
Hello?
turn. You there?
Yep.
So yeah, he throws his bundle of whatever he was carrying onto the cart, and that will be his turn. Kara, you are up.
I'm gonna be shocked at the bravery of the man. I'm gonna slowly take out the javelin and prepare an action to throw it at the people who might be attacking me or Rain at any second. And I'm gonna shout out to Rain saying, Rain, whatever you're thinking, I don't think we should kill anybody here. And that should be my turn.
All right. And with that, Preet is up, and Preet is going to kind of look at you, Night Piercer, and say, "Look, we don't need any trouble. We're not trying to do anything that the capital hasn't already done to the rest of us anyway. Just tell him that the Chimera came and set the whole place on fire. Like, we don't care."
Can I respond to that?
Sure.
With his teeth kind of gritted, I'll look at the rest of them as well and say, anyone move a step closer with another bundle. The sword is going right in her neck, you hear me?
And I'll say with that, Preet will end his turn. And it will be on Zelly. So, Zelly. Let's see. She is going to move. Let's see. She's actually going to move up to you, up to here, and she is going to take out a, let's see, a longbow and knock an arrow and point it at you, Night Piercer, and say,
I have a action held to throw it at anything that moves.
okay. So yeah, if you want to, let it fly.
Oh, shit.
Can I at least give her a heads up to see, or she already moved and you don't care?
She's moving regardless. So if you want to yell at her, you can. But if you also just want to let it go for it.
Throw it.
Can I try to throw it? Well, I cannot throw it, but I guess I will talk to her and call on to her.
But you can't throw javelins.
You totally can.
I don't want
You readied
to
your
kill
action
people.
to throw it, so if you want to throw it, you can. I would say if you would also, instead of throwing it, like to warn her, I will let you do that as well.
But
So,
if I throw it to warn her, I don't have a javelin.
That is also correct.
That
These are the
kind of
decisions one
defeats
must
the
make.
point.
hold on. So, question to the DM. I did ready my action to attack Sendel the moment that I'm attacked. Now, would a knocked longbow count as that, or would it have to be released? And if it were to be
Depends.
released, then would I be able to do the hit before or after I get an arrow in my face?
I will say that it is your perception at that point, because it is your trigger. So if you
Okay, so-
perceive it as being attacked, then
Uh-huh.
you can act on it. If you
So
would
after
like to
I've
hold.
gritted my teeth and given everyone my warning, the moment Zelly took even 5 feet forward, I would have just done it. I would have just
Okay.
pulled the trigger. Yeah,
You are rolling to hit Sindel.
that's right.
Oh, if that's happening, like I would probably definitely throw a javelin.
Okay, so we'll say order of operations would be Zelly moves, then Rain's attack would trigger your attack. So go ahead and roll your attack first, Rain.
Okay. Oh wait, I rolled damage. My bad. I thought Booming Blade would roll the hit thing
Getting
as
a little
well.
ahead of yourself there, kid.
Sorry. Oh, and there's the karma comes
Oh
spites me.
my
Yes.
god, no.
It's a natural one.
With a nat 1,
This is like a movie.
Sindel takes your rapier and almost with an uncanny speed parries it to the side and kind of gives you a swift kick in the butt, moving herself back 5 feet towards the cart away from you.
Oh boy.
Alrighty.
And then Kara, your javelin, I'm assuming, is going at Zelly?
Yep.
Go for it.
Oh man.
Oh
And
boy.
as
It's gonna get
Preet
intense.
How?
sees you begin to throw your javelin, he is going to... Alright, go ahead and roll your attack.
I'm trying to find how to attack with a javelin, but
Do you have it equipped?
I have it equipped.
Okay.
Oh, it should be in action. Sorry.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just
So, with that, as you begin to pull back and throw your javelin, Preet sees you out of the corner of his eye, and it's weird. It's almost as if a black cloud begins to creep into your vision, and it's just enough for your throw to miss. As the javelin goes just past Zelly's shoulder. And seeing that both of you have attacked, Zelly is now going to multi-attack the one that attempted to stab Sindel. So she is going to send one.
Oh, and you know what? With the not one, I'll also say that Brain is interrupted by a fit of coughing right as he goes to make his blows.
And the first one is going to be a 25 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
The second one will be an 18 to hit.
And say that that hits as well.
So
His Rain is currently a bit preoccupied.
First hit is 9 points of piercing damage. The second hit will be 4 points of piercing damage.
Can you repeat the first one? I got the 4
9
points.
and 4.
9 and 4. So 13 total.
Correct.
And yeah, I'll say that, Kara, you can see a dribble of blood running down the side of the corner of Rain's lip down his chin. It's unclear whether that's from the arrows or from the coughing.
And Zelly is going to yell at you, Night Piercer, and say, if you fucking touch her again, I will end you. And that ends her turn. Floats, you are up.
Alright, I'm gonna move up to where Night Piercer is.
Go for it.
And I'm gonna grapple Night Piercer and try to hold him.
All right, roll me an athletics check. Night Piercer, you can roll in athletics or acrobatics, your choice.
That's a natural 20.
Ooh, and it was still good on both ends. So yes, Floats, as you run up and you attempt to grab Night Piercer, even with the arrows in him and the fit of blood that's starting to come up as he coughs, he still sees you out of the corner of his eye.
It's
It
like
spins
he's
away.
just, the moment Zelly said that and then sent the arrows into him, he's just seeing red, and then it's like the friend who's trying to pull him away. He's like, no.
Kara is just face palming. This is a very dysfunctional team.
Alright. I guess with that, I'm gonna use my bonus action and bring in one of my shadows.
Right.
Shit.
My echo.
boy.
Echo.
Guys, we have a chimera.
I've got to
Over
go
there.
grab.
I don't know about that one anymore.
They straight out admit it, they're just trying to steal it right now.
I think that's a bunch of bull. They made us stir shit for 5 hours. They deserve to die.
There is your echo, sir. You may place it where you like. So I think it could be within 30 feet of you, wherever you'd like to put it. Nice.
Kara just wanted.
Now, do I have time to say something small, like while
Yeah,
I'm
go for it.
manifesting my echo?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look at Rain, and I'm gonna be like, I'm just gonna tell him, enough. We don't need to be doing this while everybody's watching. And then that'll be my turn.
All right. Bezic.
Okay. Is this like a little rock kind of outcropping here?
Yes. I would
Would that
say if
be-
you wanted to actually like duck behind it, you might be able to get half cover.
That's what I wanted to hear. So Fezzik's gonna kind of roll over this way, and would taking out multi my homunculus, would that just be like a bonus action just to like take him out?
What does it say?
I can't find anything for like how long it takes to deploy it. I'm trying to find it.
Let's see.
If it's like spiritual weapon, it should be a bonus action.
D&D Beyond.
Depends.
Because I think if it's already an infusion for you, I think technically it's already there, and you would just use your free action, just like you would be grabbing a weapon kind of deal. I don't know.
Oh. Okay, well,
Let's see.
if that is the case, yeah, because I don't see.
Paints.
Yeah, it's just like part of my inventory, so guessing it's just kind of stuck in my pack, and I can just toss it out.
Features and traits. Where is the homunculus?
The homunculi.
So maybe it's under inventory. I think that's where all the artificer shit goes. There it is. Homunculus's appearance. Combat shares your initiative count. Takes its turn immediately after yours. Action, dodge action, yada yada yada. So I would say, yeah, it would just be, it would be something you could take out like a weapon, and then
Wait.
it would take its turn immediately after yours.
Alright, well, first thing, Fezzik takes that out and just kind of plops it out right next to him on the side there.
Alright.
And then
multi.
kind of surveying the situation, seeing that things are not going great, Fezzik is going to start pulling kind of a lot of different items and tools out of his bag and start working on something kind of right next to this rock outcropping. He's kind of just whispering himself, oh, I've always wanted to make this one.
Ooh, I'm excited.
And then he's going to use his bonus action. Shit hasn't really gone down 100% though.
I mean,
He's like, I'm gonna use a nuke. Oh shit, it's not the time yet. As it's taking.
You know what? Alright, Fezzik will use his bonus action to command Multi. And so now Multi goes right after Fezzik, so he's gonna move. What is his speed? Speed is 20, so. Multi will move right here, and then he's going to shoot a force bolt at Cinder.
Okay. Roll for the hit.
Yeah, force strike, there it is. It's a 19 to hit.
And I believe
shit.
with a 19, if this encounter builder will actually do what it's supposed to do. 19 will hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
5 damage.
Right.
Just
So yeah,
shoot a little
Multi kind of
nail at her.
zings through the air and fires this force bolt projectile, and it hits Sindel, and she kind of looks up, grits her teeth. Anything else?
That's it. I'm just using my action to make a little construction right next to me that will be ready in a turn.
Okie dokie. Haderach!
so I'm stealthed up in the little area. See,
So I will say, let me roll one perception check, because you rolled a 24? 27?
Yeah.
Was it 20, 24? This is annoying. There it is.
I don't know if anyone could see him from there.
Alright. You believe you were stealthed.
yeah,
Go for it.
totally is not gonna matter, but so I'll be up there, seeing what's going on, and witnessing the attacks happen. That connection to the spirit realm will get thin, and I'll just collapse to the ground and go through my form of dread.
All right.
And then I will. That's my bonus action. I will. Whoops. Step out around the corner, just arms, legs just longer than they have been, jaw hanging down, dark hair hanging down, and in my hand rather than the skull that I normally have. The skull's a little larger, and it's not fully a skull. It still has like decomposing flesh and hair on it. It looks very much like Haderach's face on there.
Ooh.
And I will look up at those at the other group and just let out this ear-piercing scream, and to her and her fire a Eldritch Blast.
All right. Is this circle that you made up here something you need?
Oh no, I can't figure out how to do it yet.
Get it.
So the first one on her.
All right. So yeah, go ahead. You said so one at Sindel and one at Zelly.
Yeah. So
All right.
17 for Sindel.
And that will hit.
Damage is maybe.
Damage.
That's fine. Go ahead and give me. How is that only one? Isn't there like pluses to it?
I think it's
I
just
don't
a
believe
D10.
so. Yeah.
Oh, don't think so. You're right. Give me a. What was it? Wisdom saving throw.
For Sindel. Wisdom. That'd be an 18.
All right, you pass.
And then the one
Yeah.
for Zelly.
The other one. 21.
That will also hit. Go ahead and roll damage. 4 damage to Zelly.
That will be my turn.
All right. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Haderach. All right, good to know. With that, that's the end of your turn. Tally.
It has begun. Tally's deciding, should she go for the... you know what, I'm gonna go for the weakest link that I think at the moment. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I perceive the one with the arrows as the weakest link. And I'm gonna swing at her twice.
Okay. Go for it.
That is an 18.
Alright, that will hit.
And that is, well, technically 7 damage. And do I add the d4 with that as well? Since I'm giant now?
So you are large, so yes, you can add a d4 to that. Or you're medium, I'm sorry, which still in large reduce, I believe. Is that only... No, that's weapon attacks too, so...
Yep. So that
9.
is another 4.
Right.
And then plus 2 with strength, so 11.
Alright.
Because I'm currently raging. And then second strike. That's
Go for
gonna miss.
Yes, it will. 11 will miss.
And then I need her to make me... Because I'm
Dex.
still raging. The Dex.
Dex saving throw. It'll be a 15.
That meets it, so she takes 1 lightning.
Right. So yeah, as you come through with your first hit, kind of catches her off guard because she's so focused on Sindel and trying to keep her safe that after the first one, she notices you're there and is able to kind of move out of the way of some of the other attacks you have. Anything else?
That's my action, bonus action. And I'm not gonna move.
Sounds good. Now it is up to Grak. So, Grak is going to turn around and see you standing by Zelly, Tali. Go ahead and make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure. I have nothing in that. 12.
And with that, Grak looks at you, Tali, and says,
Hey, we had a really good time last night. Why don't you, keep your friends from harming us? You know, get them under control for me, and, just, if you need to rough them up a little, that's fine too.
and you feel compelled to do so.
I know who I'm going for first.
Oh god. Oh no.
Yeah.
No, but he's got 2 bodyguards.
And with that, Grak is going to use his movement to hop up onto the cart. And with that, there will be Jeff's turn. Good old Jeff.
Wait, his name's just Jeff. I love
His
that.
name is Jeff.
Let's go.
Jeff.
My name's Jeff.
Just
Yeah.
Jeff.
My name's
He says
Jeff.
My name's Jeff. Oh, don't mind Jeff. That's the only phrase he knows how to say.
Who are you, fearsome warrior? My name's Jeff.
So Jeff is literally just going to use the dash action to hop up on the cart. And without
Classic
actually... And I know there are no horses in this picture, but there are horses hitched to this cart.
How many?
2 horses.
Very good.
And with that, Night Piercer, it is your turn.
Sorry. I accidentally clicked 1 square too far, but this would be 40 feet, correct?
50?
So 35 feet to there, and then
Yep.
I accidentally
Oh, okay. Yeah.
yeah. So here was 35 feet, and then I just moved 5 to the next square.
Yep.
And I would like to booming blade the tires of this cart.
All right. Go ahead and roll me to hit higher.
So I don't know how you're gonna rule this, but the AC for wood is 15.
Yeah.
Just fun fact.
Yep.
But,
Stone is
18,
18, I believe.
AC for wood, pretty high.
Mhm.
oh, that's a 9 to hit.
So yeah, you try to strike this tire, and it is a little more durable than you expected.
The wood dodges.
So, in that case, I will use my action surge and attempt to do it again.
Go for it.
As Kara watches Rain just like spear
Come on.
the wooden thing.
Oh my god, it's another nat wood!
And as you are retching,
That's
coughing,
ridiculous. Oh yeah, I am retching blood this entire time, pretty much, you guys.
you go to
Slack.
strike
What?
the tire again,
Jeez.
and you, I won't say you fall prone, but basically you kind of have to catch yourself and drop to one knee, because just the shortness of breath takes you all of a sudden from out of
And
nowhere.
my vision's almost starting to cloud and fade a little bit. I don't know if I should even ask, but would I get a bonus action?
I mean, you should still get a bonus action. That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll give you a
Oh,
bonus
nice.
action. I'll say that your movement is 0, but you'll have a bonus action.
You know what? Hell yeah. I will grab my dagger from my pocket and use a superiority die to quick toss it at the wheel as I almost like half collapse onto a knee with my vision fading. Try to chuck it at it, see if
Go
I'll
for
roll
it.
natural one again. It's a 14, 1 less than the AC of wood.
So it
how
it
nice
goes
is that?
towards the tire and sticks in without doing any damage.
This is just depressing.
Great Night Piercer defeated by a wooden
Defeated by a tire.
You guys remember why I'm laughing?
You can't write this shit.
I'll just yell out to the others, slash the tires or kill the horses, and then my turn.
Slash the tires, you mean break the wheels?
So
This isn't a car.
Hatterick, just as out of curiosity for your flavor's sake, how when you go into this form, how zoned in, or is it like a barbarian's rage? Are you still aware of your surroundings? Like,
Still, I view it as I'm still aware of my surroundings. I have some form of control over what all is going on.
okay. So yes, as you go into this form and are beginning to move forward, you feel something starting almost eerily, almost as if it was right behind you. And as you turn around, let's see, you notice Kiefer almost out of nowhere, and he is going to attempt to bite you
Nothing personal, kid.
with a 19.
Yeah, that bites me.
All right. So,
Oh wait,
Oh.
I forgot to do something. With my former dread, I forgot this part. I'll do this real quick. Cool.
So-
What a brave raccoon.
I know.
So that's 11, 10 hit points. I guess 10. 1d10. Yeah, 1d10.
and this raccoon, and I don't remember if you remember from last session, he's a lot bigger than your average raccoon. And as he bites down into you, you take 1 point of piercing damage. However, I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, good. Yeah.
12. Okay. So, as he bites into you, you feel something start to course through your veins, but your form of dread keeps it at bay. And he's going to attempt to bite one more time. That will be a 17 to hit.
That hits.
You take an additional 1 more point of damage and make me 1 more Constitution saving throw. Nice. And again, second bite comes in, and again you feel the same pulse, but you know you're not taking any damage from it or anything.
Gotcha.
And with his bonus action, he is going to use Scurry, and he's going to disengage from you and break line of sight and take off running, which really he would only get, hold on, would only have another 20 feet, so there, and gets to there. And that will end Kiefer's turn. Back at the top of the turn order goes back to Sindel. Sindel is going to just go ahead and mount up onto the cart, and seeing that Nightpiercer is kind of in a bad way, close to the ground, she's going to look at you, Nightpiercer, and say, "Look, kid, just stay down. This doesn't have to be anybody's death." And she is going to just take one shot at you. That will be a 16 to hit.
Nightpiercer, with a defiant look in his eyes, will meet her gaze and raise a palm, not even intending to dodge, but cast Shield as the arrow bonks off of the force field.
All right. And that will be her turn. Viren. So Viren is going to hop up on the cart as well. settle in and hold his action for if Night Piercer attempts to try to strike the cart again. Kara, action's on you.
Kara just like stands in this
You're
like
on the cart. What
I am
the-
on the cart. I'm literally standing there. Everybody's ignoring me. I'm just like watching the action unfold in complete awe of how poorly it went in 6 seconds. She's gonna summon Fluffer Huggins right in the
Right.
middle of the this quadra
Where now?
selection. And
Can you point to it? Or, I guess, bloop it? I think if you just hold down left click, it should ping it.
yeah, I don't think it works that way.
You're trying
Like,
to put it. You trying to put it right here?
Here? Yep.
You're trying to put a flaming Fluffer Huggins in the middle of the cart.
Fit with
Yes!
medical herbs. Or herbs.
I just want to make sure that's
Wait,
what you're
wait,
doing.
wait. Yeah, there's the crops.
I like this idea. Do it.
There's crops.
I like it.
That's what we're doing.
Well, does it
it's
instantly
like
catch
to
things on fire just
preoccupy
existing?
people, like,
That's
like,
that's literally what it says. Is that
Yeah,
anything it
that's
comes in
what it is.
contact with, it ignites.
Yeah. What the fuck?
Don't-
Can you summon it on a person's head?
I think it's anything within 10 feet of whatever it's summoned.
Holy
Yep.
shit, that's a lot. That's a lot of range.
Kara, please.
It
got
can't
so
rain
much
and
range.
use it.
Kara, please.
Do it. Do it.
If
So,
she does it, she'll hit
okay,
rain.
okay, over
Like-
That's
here.
fine.
You want it right here?
Yes.
Okay, so this is where. Okay, so let's do this real quick. Let me.
Wait,
do
if it's like,
this.
if it's like within 10 feet. Oh yeah, within 10 feet of the spirit.
Forget yourself.
Yeah, what?
So that
No,
is what you're
it's like
looking
it
at.
will
I'll
not
let you.
get me because like the,
No, you're right
every
here.
creature of the spirit other than you.
Is that what it says? Oh.
You're just
Yeah,
out.
other than you, it does say
Okay,
that.
yep. So that is correct.
Will this
It also
set fire
does
to
say
the horses?
it also does say each creature. That's all I'm gonna say. Each creature.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
So does that mean you're gonna set fire to the horses over here?
That is correct.
Yes.
If that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
So yeah, we.
You're gonna set fire to the horses?
Oof, this has gotten out of hand.
Okay. So
I'm gonna have
give
to
me
read the ship to stop
1
you.
second. D&D Beyond.
Might I
Look up-
say that was quite a skillful hit on like all like the good targets.
I would
It
say
was
these are
excellent
probably draft
placement.
horses.
Excellent skill shot placement there,
Okay.
Panda.
See, Brass, I bet you didn't anticipate we would burn down all these
Burn
crops
everything to the
that we're
ground,
trying to
you know?
protect. Didn't think we would do that, huh? We got you there.
It's your world. I'm just a squirrel.
This is our
Okay,
game.
so Fluffer Huggins has been summoned. Let's go ahead and roll that damage.
I mean, those.
So everything
right?
needs to make a dex save, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You know
And what is your DC?
Dex?
Oh my.
What's your DC,
That's
Kara?
one raging Fluffer Huggins.
What's your DC, Kara?
What do you mean D? Oh,
Save DC.
It doesn't say.
What's your
Oh,
spellcasting?
against my spell save. Can you read it for me? Because I do not understand the language, and
Hold on. Gotta pull you
it
up.
doesn't say the.
It should have your spell save in the spells tab.
13.
Yep, 13. Okay, so 13 is the beat. So let's just go ahead and roll some dex saves real quick. All right,
I think the
that's
5 is still pretty
good. Crack needs one. Dex save. Okay. And Jeff and Sindel both need them.
I just remembered Tally's fucking charmed and she's gonna attack us. I just remembered.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I've been
would
trying
you
to like
drop
think,
the
okay, what are we gonna do?
concentration?
In case things couldn't be any worse.
If it were a concentration spell, yes. Where's dex save for them? Oh, that's why.
I don't even know how to break out of
there
it.
is
I
none.
think I have to be hit.
Two. Okay, so they both fail. Grack fails. Sendel passes.
Correct.
Zelly
failed.
passes.
Wow. Goblins are naturally dexterous.
Alright, so yeah.
Do plants save?
The horses actually saved.
Huh.
Jeff.
I don't know, maybe the plants can just like photosynthesize really fast and dodge out of the way somehow.
She takes 5. He takes
Just,
5.
you know. Just wigging their way.
Preet takes 5.
Plant hack, just light fires right next to them so they get double the photosynthesis.
I mean,
And then
plants, right? Don't match
Well,
with
people
Roll a
running just
natural
tally.
20, grow, and we get more crops because they grow.
okay, so the horses are still at a decent hit point value. Okay, so yes, yeah, you summon this angry Fluffer Huggins and begin to catch everything on fire.
Hey, Kara just looks at the catching fire to the grass. She realizes that it wasn't probably the greatest idea of them all.
He still has his
But it's a
farm,
great.
right? Like he has a farm. Surely this isn't all of it.
Hopefully not.
No way that this is all that they got it all.
Fine.
Nobody has really looked.
I mean, he's
It's
gotta have
fine.
like seeds.
Hey, no, it solves the Chimera problem, right?
As long as we save
oh my-
one batch of seedlings,
Just
theoretically.
blame it on the Chimera. Oh my
Card,
god.
you can see the look on Rain's face the moment he sees Fluffer Huggins pop up on the card.
It's just like pure joy from Hatterack in the back.
Fezzik has no idea what's going on. He's too busy working.
Oh yeah, Fezzik's just like, oh yeah, once I get this ready, it's gonna change everything.
Sure. I just need one.
Yeah.
Surely they can hold it down until the end. Rain
Fezzik's
can
like,
slash those tires because he's so strong.
just wait
Easily
till I
accessible.
invent this new contraption. It looks up, all the crops are gone.
So, anything else, Kara?
Well, I'm gonna have Fluffer Huggins use the fiery teleport.
Now you have to summon him with your bonus action and then command him with your bonus action on the next turn, correct?
But I can use my action to do that. To order him, right? Or just bonus action.
Let's see.
Or I can use an action to summon him.
Oh yeah, she can summon him with an action.
Okay, so you use your action to summon him, and now you're using your bonus action to command him. Got it. Okay,
Yep.
Yeah, as an action. you
Go
use
for it.
Oh boy. He's not gonna last very long.
so we can take this off? Because I
He
believe that
will-
happens.
He will jump like right here. And since it's fiery teleportation, the people, so like Rox and Sindel, would have to take dexterity saving throw.
Did you go through rain again?
So wait.
No, it's only when where it leaves, not where it
It's a fiery teleportation spirit, and each willing creature of choice within 5 feet teleport up to 15 feet unoccupied spaces you can see. Then each creature within 5 feet of the space of the spirit.
Oh, that it left. That the spirit left.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's in its
Okay.
starting position.
Now that is an
Yep.
action.
Yeah, but like it's an action of a Flufferhuggins. Like either way, like whatever like he does, it's his action.
As an action, you can expend one use of your wildfire shape. Spirit appears
What?
in unoccupied space.
It
I'm
takes
just reading.
its turn immediately after hers. The only action it takes on its turn is dodge action unless you use a bonus action on your
Action to
turn to
command.
command it to take
Okay.
another
And
action.
so you're commanding it to use the fiery teleportation. So
Yep.
spirit and each willing creature of your choice within 5 feet of it teleport. Each creature within 5 foot space of the spirit. Dex save throw against your spell save DC or take 1d6 plus proficiency. Okay. So when you had him jump, that would be everybody? Including Night Piercer?
No, because it's
No,
it's the,
it's
it's the
your
space
choice.
that the spirit left.
Yes. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes,
it's the
everybody
original spot.
again. Okay. So I got to re-roll all of that.
Very
Those
complicated
poor horses.
feature, by the way. Holy shit.
A little bit.
Once I get this baby up, I'm just almost done.
You're just over there working in the background.
One minute.
Fire
I just-
explosions.
I just want to see a
happening in the
close-up shot.
background.
I just want to see a close-up shot of Fezzik's face right as he stands up after having built this thing and sees what
We'll get
just
there, we'll get
happened.
Not yet. Not yet.
Okay, so both of them, it
It's
doesn't
been
matter.
literally like less than 12 seconds.
Sindel. Dex save. Alright. So she will take it. Crack. Dex save. Will take it. And who else is in that? We had Preet. Preet was in that as well. Dex save. Okay. So it looks like Preet is going to be the only one to make that save, so go ahead and roll that damage.
Alrighty.
Alright. And
Hell
as
yes!
Flufferhuggins,
It's a raging Flufferhuggins.
as Flufferhuggins moves, you watch as Viren and Jeff both collapse on the cart.
Oh boy. Oh my.
Oh wow, you freaking murdered people.
Instantly too. They were alive
Oh,
and then they
shit.
were
Hold on.
burned.
Hold on, I gotta roll one more thing. Let's see.
Fezzik is just still like,
Okay.
chipping away. Oh yeah, this is gonna be so good. 2 people dropped.
So,
dead
and
behind.
that
people
was
are dead.
6.
None the wiser.
5 and 6 is 11. So okay.
Surely not much has happened so far.
Just keeping track of the horses while I'm at it. So almost forgot to throw them in there. Okay. So that would be Flufferhuggins' turn then.
Yes.
Right. On to Preet. So Preet, looking around and not really knowing what to do, he's going to look over at you, Kara, and He's gonna say, "Look, we just want to survive. Make me a wisdom saving throw with advantage."
Oh my god, these guys.
Oh god!
Yeah.
Nice.
You just murdered two
Wait,
people. You're not taking their shit.
Nat 1
And a
and Nat
nat
20 on the
20.
same roll. What is this session? Something's crazy
Hell just
about the
happened?
rolls today.
So yes, as
I
Preet
made
says
him
the
believe
words,
for a second.
as Preet says those words, they start to creep into your head, and you can feel his hold start to take on your mind, and you remember, no wait, no, we're fighting these people, and you shrug it off. And seeing that it had no effect on you, Preet is going to run and jump into the cart and yell at Sindel, just go!
Well, leaving somebody behind.
Well, it's
Not.
their turn next, so.
That-
Hello.
Zelly is up.
Hmm.
Zelly,
Well, Sindel has to be the one to start the cart. That's the thing.
That's true.
I'm on fire.
She used her action to swing at you.
Zelly
Oh yeah, wait,
sees-
can we get a check on how the cart and the crops are doing after the double flame barrage from Fluffer Huggins?
It killed two.
So they're
That killed two
starting.
people.
So they are starting to catch, but they are not on fire at the moment. So it
Oh,
is still
nice, nice.
salvageable.
Does he catch on fire because you jumped into the fire?
So it's not
Well,
on
it's a
fire. It is
catching fire.
not
He
on
could've put
fire
it
at
out.
the moment. But he did not have an action to extinguish said flame. So if left unattended, yes, they will ignite.
All right.
So yeah, Zelly is going to. Oh wait, need her, not him. There we go. Okay. So yeah, Zelly is going to see this abomination basically wreck two of her friends, and she's going to loose 2 arrows at Mr. Fluffer Huggins.
Oh
What an
no.
asshole.
Poor Fluffer Huggins.
And
Now,
first one is
are they
a
at disadvantage
13 to hit.
because Tally is within 5 feet of her?
Why would that be?
I mean, would it
So-
be at
Right, how is
that
disadvantage
ally
because like
Yeah, ranged attacks if you're within 5 feet of a hostile creature, I think have
Not
disadvantage.
hostile though.
Yeah, Tally's not hostile.
Oh, right.
But
Yeah.
but
Okay.
I think
Fluffer
that's
Huggins
more if
has
you're shooting
has the
target,
cover.
that's different.
Well, Fluffer Huggins also teleported out beside the cart.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
that makes sense.
but that happened before
Yeah.
her turn.
Right. I'm
I
saying
just forgot
Fluffer
that Tally
Huggins
wasn't hostile.
is out here, so I mean, sure.
He
we'll
has
say,
the cover.
We'll say that she
But I
scooches out to take her shots then. So she has a
Plus,
clear
I
line of sight.
think in terms of hostile, it's just if she's shooting the person within the 5 feet.
Correct.
No,
Then-
it's not actually. It's
But
it's
now,
any creature.
but now she is in the position of the hostile creature.
Yeah, now she.
Well, Floats,
Ah!
Don't you
Floats
love
hasn't
Dungeons
attacked her
and
yet.
Dragons, guys?
Floats has only been hostile towards Nightpiercer.
I'm fighting to protect my Fluffer Huggins.
I mean,
Nobody
she,
gets
she
to
can just
say
like
that.
step 1 feet, like one
So
step away.
she's taking both of her shots. The first one's a 13.
That's a DC, I think.
Is that his AC?
I think so.
Let's see. It
Yes.
is, yes, AC of 13. And second shot is going to be a 22.
Ooh,
Hmm.
boy, like her wisdom save.
So first hit is 5 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nope, I'm sorry. It is not. It is not 5 points. It is. Oh, no, it is 5 points. Okay, second
Thank
hit
you.
is 11 points of piercing damage.
Hmm.
So 16, jeez.
And
Ironically, that's also the same amount of damage she did with floating.
So
Very
5 plus 5
ironically.
times your druid level. So what are you, a druid 3? No, druid 2. So 15.
Think,
So
yeah,
that will
15.
lay
Oh.
poof, Mr. Huggins.
Poor Huggins.
Yeah, he only killed 2 people before he died.
5, 10,
Oh
15.
my god. He's been infinitely more useful than Rain, who cannot even hit a tire or a wheel.
So Zelly is
He
going
instantly
to
failed a hostage situation.
hop into
Yeah.
the cart, grab the reins,
He's failed at everything.
and snap them to attempt to make these horses move. And with that, Floats, it is on you.
I'm actually just gonna go sit on that rock right behind me.
Okay?
He's gonna find Zen with this raccoon.
All right. Because I'm still baffled on why we're fighting to begin with.
Well, because they admitted they're straight up stealing.
They got the competition.
I'll just hold it. I'll just hold an action. That's my turn.
What action are you holding?
Just an attack. That's all I have.
Okie dokie.
Just in case somebody comes up to me, wants to swing at me or whatever.
Okay. So you were holding for an aggressive action to, in turn, attack.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool. Fezzik, action's on you.
After a lot of comedic and cartoonish building noises and sound effects, Fezzik steps to the side. He's like, finally! And what looks to be kind of like a weird mix between a cannon and like a heavy crossbow is mounted next to him on the ground. Okay, let's see how everyone's doing. He turns around. Just looks at the camera, just blank face, like, well, yep, that's us. So, okay. Can I see, are the horses like already, are they like going?
So
ready to go?
they are in the process of moving. I will say they will move at the end of the turn order.
Do I know if I
So-
like take out the driver, will they stop or are they going no matter what?
The horses are moving, so they will not
Okay.
they will not move or progress until the top of the turn order.
Damn it. I'm gonna launch a...
Just take out the wheels.
I feel like it... Is it gonna be harder for me to hit the wheels than just to hit a horse?
AC of wood is 15. Who knows?
But there's the thing, my firebolt would probably definitely increase the fire on the cart.
That is also
Hit the
possible.
horses. Hit the horses.
I will go ahead and tell you a draft horse has an AC of 10. And one of the draft horses, in specifically the one closest to you, is looking fairly rough.
Fezzik just like sadly like I'm so sorry. He's just gonna cast firebolt on the horse.
All right, it is the
Oh my god.
is that 26 to hit? Yeah, that hits. Go ahead and roll that damage.
5 damage.
And with a 5. 5 is what you need. How do you want to do this to the horse?
No!
Wow.
Oh,
Nice.
it's head.
You know what it is? Fezzik points his screwdriver at it, shoots the firebolt, and puts a middle finger up to the sky and says, "Fuck you, God DM, for making me do this."
Oh god.
Okay, and then with his bonus action, he's going to take out a little remote control and press the big red button on it and shoot his force ballista bolt at Sindel.
Sindel again. All right.
So I get a
Roll
plus
for it.
7 on this roll.
Go for it.
That's a 20.
That hits. Actually. So, damn it.
When the DM goes, actually.
Yeah,
Actually.
Well, we're gonna find out. Hold on. It may still hit.
Please.
Cue the Seinfeld theme.
It still hits.
Oh,
It
sweet.
indeed
Okay,
still
so
hits.
get 2d8 damage. It's a nice 7 damage.
7. Alright, so yeah, Sindel is trying to figure out how they can get out of this situation as she's hit and racked with another one of these force bolts from you.
And then
Whatever
Molten's
happened to this
turn.
cauldron?
can my homunculus, can he take a dash action?
I believe if you used it to attack, no. Because that would be an attack action. And unless it can dash as a bonus action, which I don't think it can.
Well, I'm not using the not the Eldritch Cannon. I want to use multi on his turn.
Was that the force bolt though?
Oh no, that the Force Ballista was my Eldritch Cannon. That's what I made.
Oh. Okay. Then yes.
Okay, yeah. Well, so yeah, that's my turn. And then on Molt's turn, he's just gonna dash, so he's gonna move 40 feet. Where should he go? Where is he needed? You know what, actually, I'm gonna send him over. Did I know that Haderach was attacked behind me earlier?
No. With Kiefer's stealth check, I would say probably not.
Okay, Haderach's fine.
I'm
So this-
just saying I do have the ability to summon Flipper Huggins one more time.
I'll
Nice.
move. Multi's gonna crawl over next to Rain outside the cart and just kind of like scuttle up next to him.
Whoa.
Just like tap him on the like ankle, be like, "Hi." Well, he doesn't
The
say.
same
He doesn't,
place
can't
where
talk, but you get the sense that it's a hi.
Was standing.
Just beep boop.
Yep, he does. He does beat boop.
And as Multi kind of floats down, a little poof of ashes where Fluffer Huggins used to be gets scattered.
Oh.
Multi flips off. God. Deep.
Haderach, you're up.
I will move 15, say 20-ish to about there. Seeing Fezzik taking out one of the horses, I'll come up nearby and use my bonus action to raise up my hand and cast Hex on the other horse.
Alright. The other horse has been hexed.
And then we're going to Eldritch Blast the other horse.
Go for it. Roll to hit.
We hate horses here in this game. Fuck them.
A 15 will hit. Go ahead and roll your damage plus your d6.
Alright, plus
9, oh my god.
So, like, we could have aimed for the wheels, but we
I'm just
decided
saying,
to aim for the horses.
Based on what we have learned, it's much harder to kill the wheels than the horses, apparently.
You're not wrong. Yeah.
Smaller target.
So
12 damage.
with that, the horse is barely hanging on by a thread. Do you
I'll
release your
send it.
second?
Yes.
It's not like he was gonna run out. There's one of them and he's badly injured.
And with that,
That's
you know what? Don't.
It's not like-
How do you want to do it to this horse?
I'm done.
I mean, anything short of exploding this horse into meaty horse chunks.
he implodes into a black hole.
Pretty close. It's the kind of thing where it's like that first. I was expecting that first blast to kill it, and I was about to turn my attention to the symbol. And seeing that horse clinging to life, I just reach back with the skull and with a just ear-piercing scream, fire the multitude of colored blasts out of the mouth of the skull and drive it straight into the side of the neck of this horse.
And with that,
How?
you basically bifurcate this horse.
Fezzik is officially afraid of Haderach.
I was actually about to have everybody that hasn't seen this before go ahead and roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, how did I know?
Him right now.
Yep.
I don't think
I'm afraid.
focused.
My DC
And I am
is
actually-
16, if you're wondering.
I'm actually going to have everybody else on the cart as well roll.
They definitely got horse viscera on them, right?
Oh yeah, yeah,
I
everybody.
mean, Kara just killed 2 people.
Oh, car for sure, yeah.
Like, it was like, one of the horses is already dead, and this one was barely hanging alive. It's like, oh yeah, I gotta take it out just in case it goes at full speed.
Because
So,
you
yeah.
totally could.
The threat.
Can you imagine
So, yeah, let me
Kara,
have,
Kara just like exploding 2 people
Yeah, let me
on the
have
cart?
Kara,
And then,
Night Piercer.
and then, like, just in the background, horses are exploding left and right.
Yeah, let me have Kara and Night Piercer both make wisdom saving throws.
Oh
If I
god.
remember correctly, you said there's like 2 types of sponsors we can get. I feel like I know what kind we're
Yeah,
getting. for this.
Kara knows the
Yeah,
shit that has happened.
Kara,
No
you can,
worries.
you're able to
Kara
kind of
was
keep it
ready.
together. I will say that Zelly and Preet. Yeah, Zelly and Preet are also able to kind of keep their bearings about them, but everybody is visually shaken at this point, other than Kara, Zelly, and Preet, that has never seen this side of Hatterick before.
I'm trying to decide on if I would even see it, because my attention is now focusing on the comrade, quote unquote, down
Yes.
here.
Well, that's right where the horse is.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, you just saw a
right,
horse
visual space.
explode, but
I'm
I'll
not
say-
sure I have to see him or not.
Oh,
That's
you
what
just saw the horse explode
Yeah.
just randomly.
yeah, you just, I mean, you're
Board.
zeroing in on where Night Piercer was, and you kind of just see a almost as if a horse were inflated to a point where it burst.
You just think dinner.
Just a
Oh
shower
my
of
god.
meat.
Just ground meat.
But yeah, so,
all
I'm
over
sorry,
the place,
Hatter,
basically.
did you have anything else on your turn?
No,
That'll do it.
Horse explosion is good.
Okay.
I think I speak for everyone.
Kara agrees with you, apparently.
5.
Tali,
Kara
you
is
are
like,
up.
yep.
I think I speak for everyone when I say
Regular
I did not
Monday.
expect this to go this way.
Now, does Tali get to make a wisdom save to break out of it on her turn?
She
I think
does
it's
not.
at the end.
No.
Ah, okay.
She does not. It is for
Oh,
an
well.
hour.
Hammer time.
And you're still large, by the way. I have not dropped that because you haven't done anything
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah, I am going to. I was told to use force if necessary. It's time to use it.
Oh yeah, finally, Tally. Nice, join in.
No, I'm still raging, but I'm
Just
also
makes a beeline for rain.
Oh.
any chance you. So I'm gonna do. I forget what it's called, but where I get to choose to advantage hit him.
Oh, you reckless attacking?
That's the one.
You're gonna reckless.
What's the tag rate? Well, because that was not gonna hit him. That also worked.
So with your first
Second.
strike, even with rain kind of not being all there, the blows kind of whiz past him.
I'll just try again. 17 and a 15. So 17's the higher one.
Does a 17 hit?
Thinking if I should... Yeah, I'll just burn another shield. Just raise a hand, kind of... At this point, he's looking quite pale, but he still manages to roll his eyes at you as he casts shield. Says, somehow you've managed to be less useful than me, even.
Actually, I've hit things. Technically, I hit.
Well, I'm saying this in character, so...
Oh, I know. Then I'm just gonna say Thunderstruck. And then bolt at him. So I need that dex. I don't think it matters because it's a 1 either way.
Yeah,
Just a
so I'll take
zap.
the 1 damage.
It's a 1.
Just a zap.
Just taser, just light taser. That's it.
All right.
Yeah.
And Grak is up. Grak's gonna look at you, Floats. Why don't you make me a wisdom saving throw, good sir?
What's up?
Wisdom saving throw. And with that, Grack looks at you, floats, and says, "Hey, your buddy over here, your goblin buddy, is doing a really good job of helping us out. Could you do the same thing and just make sure that we get out of here safely, please? I'd appreciate it. Thank you. If use force if necessary."
Actually, that is a good point. Who is he talking to? My echo or me?
He's talking to you.
I mean, it's a pretty bad wisdom saving throw.
Can
Yeah.
all of us like see this happening?
Oh yeah, I mean, like you see him, you hear him calling out to these specific people, and then
Okay.
they are, in turn, seeming compelled to do what he asks.
Am I able to drop
And-
concentration out of turn?
I believe it's a free action on your turn to drop concentration.
Okay.
So we could say that if you wanted to on your turn, you can
No,
drop it.
I think Fezzik is only just grasping it now. He's like, yeah. So he still has it up for now.
With that, Jeff is out. Let me roll.
No, not my name is Jeff.
My name was
Just
as his final words. My name was Jeff.
Jeff. All right. So got one for Jeff. Night Piercer. It's on you.
Wait, so are both of the horses dead?
Both of the
Yep.
horses are kebab.
I don't know. Question to the DM, I guess. Like, are carts generally movable without horses?
One this size with that many people on it, probably not.
Okay. Are the crops doing okay?
So you're seeing the smoldering on them, but they have not quite ignited yet. Yet. We have not gotten
Alright.
all the way to the top of the turn order, so who knows?
Alright. With his vision going red, he's completely sort of under duress at the moment. Ranger's just gonna yell, buckets! And just summon ice knife and send it hurling towards Crete in the center. And as the ice blows up, hopefully it'll put out the fire. Maybe more than that, but we'll see.
Alright. So is that a roll to hit?
Yeah. It's a 15 to hit against Crete.
Let's see, what does Preet's AC? That will miss.
Alright, so Crete does not take the piercing damage, but then the shard will explode into icy fragments.
Yes.
And everything within 5 feet of it needs to make a dex saving throw.
So let's go ahead. Actually, let me go to my notes real quick. I need to write this down. Un momento. Jeff and
Gee, guys, I bet Ember is gonna be really happy to hear how we helped his uncle. So thankful.
Oh my god.
so that's a save and a fail.
Unless we could save a seedling.
But the point of
Yes.
everything
One
is to be the
fail.
last district standing.
I mean,
True. Why don't we
I
just
guess
kill
in the
them
longer
here?
sense, but I also don't doubt that you just get new people.
So,
I mean,
Yeah,
But I
somebody
mean-
kill
We
somebody
get
kill
to
Grak. He's too powerful.
Then we get to
He's,
kill
he's gonna fuck us
twice.
up.
so Sendel, Preet, Grak, and Zelly all need to make dex saves. Is that correct?
Yeah, I think. Yeah, and then the unconscious ones automatically fail.
Yeah, they already failed their dex saves.
Can we
I already wrote
exchange
them down.
Grack for rain?
So Zelly had a 22. Grak.
Oh, yeah, it's a dex save DC 15.
Okay. We can clear this out. Grak does not save with a 12. Sindel. Does not save with a 13.
I
And
just want to point out, you could have hit the tire this time. I'm so proud of you.
does not pass with a 14, so the only one that passed was Zelly. So what is
Okay,
the
Zelly
damage on
keeps
Ice
it'll
Knife?
be 5 cold damage, so relatively mild.
Alright.
Oh wait, since it's in 5 feet, doesn't it mean these two get an automatic fail save?
I already recorded it. Don't worry.
Just making sure.
Yep.
He's
Well,
putting
at least I wasn't the one who actually finished
Oh wait,
the deal.
5. So she will add plus.
But nobody knows that.
Plus 5. Plus 5. Minus 5. Alright.
And I'll just bonus action second wind to heal myself up for
5 HP?
Yep.
Alright.
And that'll be my turn.
And on to Kiefer. So let's see what Kiefer's gonna do real quick. Ugh, fucking raccoon, man. Killing horses, probably wouldn't mind killing the raccoons either, so.
Except the raccoon.
No, would he be like straight petrified seeing a horse explode?
Alright, I need Fezzik to make me a perception check.
You can do it. We believe in you.
Imagine
Physics
the raccoon
perception
being
check, right?
bad
Perception
evil
check,
guy.
yes.
Ha ha ha.
Nice.
And even with a 20 perception check, as you're tinkering with your things and your whatnots, who's-its, and gadgets and gizmos, you also feel a presence sneak up behind you, and with advantage, Mr.
God. It'd be nothing
Kiefer
personal.
is going to try to bite you with a 16 to hit.
Yes. Wait 1 second. Oh yeah, that is yeah.
I just imagine him biting at your ankles.
You
Actually,
take
I'm gonna use a reaction to cast shield on myself to give +5 AC.
Okay.
Oh, that gives 18 AC, so no sir.
all right, and he will attempt to bite you again.
Oh no, it's a barbarian raccoon.
The second one is a 24.
Damn.
Yeah.
Alright. You take 1
You know what?
point
Use
of
your
piercing.
reaction to cast double shield.
You take 1 point of piercing damage, and I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Constitution. I've had plenty of those recently.
21. You feel a pulse shoot through your body, but nothing happens from it.
Well, I mean, I hope I feel a pulse through my body.
An unnatural pulse,
Ooh.
like a possibly disease-like pulse.
Rabies.
Oh.
It's rabies.
I'm not
Oh
saying
no,
it's
don't
rabies,
give me water.
but it might be rabies.
Oh my god.
And Kiefer is going to attempt to move away from you a little bit.
Is he disengaging or is he just moving away?
He is just moving.
Oh, can I?
If you would like
okay.
to use your reaction,
Can
which
my-
you already
does my-
used to cast shield.
Yeah, but I was
so-
gonna ask, does my Eldritch Cannon get a attack of opportunity? Is that how it works?
I don't believe so. I do not believe it is like an echo. I think your homunculus does, but not your
Yeah,
eldritch
my
cannon.
uncle. Yeah, you're right. Cause yeah, I have to activate it. So yeah, that's true.
So yeah, Kiefer's just making some distance, trying
Just
to
did
get away from
one damage to me, you asshole.
you. Hey, at least you didn't get rabies.
That's true.
Nipping at your ankles. It's so funny.
Yeah, this guy, he's fucking dead now.
And at the top of the turn order, the flames in the cart start to grow larger.
Oh, did my ice knife not do anything?
Well, I was gonna say they would have started to grow larger, but yes, your
Oh, thank
ice
you.
knife extinguished the flames, and as the horses had begun to move, but not before being blasted, the cart slowly rocks back to a still space. And as you're all standing there in the midst of this combat, you think you start to hear something.
Oh my, I swear to
Oh no.
Don't.
Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
Oh no!
Oh no.
Oh no!
And as
Can Angela do something over here? We got Patreon Angela maps.
you hear
Angela, do something.
the fire streak from out of nowhere, the thing that you all had been dreading
No.
You remember that question about Cauldron?
emerges,
Oh.
but not by itself, and sets blaze to the remaining crops that were left.
This is not our fault.
Well, that wasn't not.
And I believe that would be a good note to end this
God damn
session
it!
on.
I knew it!
God damn.
I knew it was coming!
Oh no.
Good day
As
to
we all
die.
love a good cliffhanger.